This is The Basement Surge with John and Frank.
What's up, everybody? A minute late. Come on.
You're a minute late. You know how many viewers we lost for you being a minute late because you had to fucking have a cancer stick?
Yeah. Hey, man, I wanted to smoke before the show. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. Fucking terrible.
All right. Well, Frank, it looks like we actually have our first guest.
Who?
Yeah, no. I know. Brendan. It's Brendan.
Who's Brendan? I don't know Brendan.
I'm gonna add him to the show.
I don't know Brendan.
I'm gonna add him. Yeah. Hey, man.
What's up?
Your banner's like right in my face.
How you doing?
I can buy it.
Hey. Sorry. I'm away at work, so I got to use my cell phone.
That's all right. I'm using my iPad.
That's all right. That's fine.
Actually, I'm using my girlfriend's iPad because I don't have a webcam on my monster computer.
Yeah.
Hey, so I listened to the wrestling episode. I feel like you guys didn't give. I feel like you didn't give Rock enough of his due.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't care.
Everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic.
That's because we argue about who had better promos, Rock or Jericho, and I think Jericho. You know, they're pretty much the same.
True.
I love The Rock. I do. I love The Rock.
Yeah.
It's just like I was a Shawn Michaels fan. That's plain and simple.
Yeah.
See,
but I think what we tried to do
is better than a cigarette.
I think what we tried. Yeah. Sure.
This is better than an apple. Yeah, there you go.
Well, fucking make me get up and get the surge. I'll put you both to shame.
Yeah.
So what are you doing at work, man?
Oh, you know, snapping necks and cashing checks, bro.
What are you doing? I mean, why are you even working? Coronavirus, man. Look at you. It's because of people like you. The virus is not going to stop.
I'm essential. I'm essentially essential, Frank. People can't live without plumbers.
Ah, a plumber?
Yeah.
Dude, why didn't you tell me this, John? I would have my toll ball running the whole time just to drive him nuts. Because he would have been trying to figure out where the sound's coming from. Because a plumber can hear a toll ball running from like a mile away.
Is there water running? Yeah. Hear one drip and the plumber just snap.
Call the plumber. Yep.
You know it.
Oh, it looks like we got our first comment here. Look at this. We got Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Jeff needs help.
Hey. Yeah.
Saying, sounds good, guys. Thanks, Jeff.
Jeff needs a lot of fucking
Hopefully
help.
you come on. Hopefully we'll see you.
The fuck is that
Jeff
picture?
needs
That's
a
not the
lot.
Jeff I know. Look at that picture. Where's his beard? That Jeff right there? That Jeff looks like a pussy. The other Jeff I met, now that's a rough looking motherfucker.
Wow.
That's a rough looking
Whoa. I think Jeff should come on and defend himself. I think Jeff should.
That was like a Jeff from like 1990.
I think Frank needs to stop chewing in the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's the good part about me being in my house. You can't reach across the table and hit me.
True.
Yeah, wait till I see you. Like you threatened me in the last episode. Remember.
Yeah, doesn't John have legs for days? He can hit you from across the room.
Dude,
be careful.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's like you literally turn around. There's a foot in your face. He needs to post that.
I was kind of scared.
Thanks
I
for
was like,
listening
I can't
to the wrestling
imagine growing
episode.
up with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, I can't imagine growing up with you guys.
A lot of wrestling.
Pounded every day. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, listen, you're attractive and all, but sorry.
Whoa. I am attractive.
I told you Frank got a mouth. I warned you. I warned you.
It's all right.
So this actually this screen guard is actually really cool. Like I could do a lot of stuff with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Leave it to you to jerk off with.
You guys are Dads Worldwide. So how about we promote Dads Worldwide for a little bit? How about that? We leave that up.
Woo! Yes. Thank you, sir.
So Dad's Worldwide, huh? So do you agree
You
with
know
what
it.
I said about the private bathroom?
About the what?
Did you listen to the episode about dad stuff? Because John has a
No, I didn't listen to that one yet. I didn't know. I listened to the last 2 episodes. I didn't get to the dad one yet. I did intend to listen to it though.
We talk about
My commute was only 3 hours long. I had to prioritize, Frank.
Oh my God, 3 hours?
Yeah.
What else has got
3 hours and 3 hours and 9 minutes to be exact. And I was still in the same state.
Where does he live? Omaha?
Oh wow.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. It's just as bad as Connecticut.
Yeah.
Whoa. Take it back.
Hey, listen. He's a New England fan.
He's a New England fan? Oh, okay. And that makes everything better.
It does.
Your boy left.
It does. Trust me. Trust me.
Both
I got ripped
them.
on the other night.
Both of them.
I got ripped on the other night for not being a New York fan, not being a Giants fan.
Why would you be a Giants fan?
Yeah, not at all. I would never. I just asked why. That's all.
Yeah, why?
And yeah.
You don't have to be a
Gronk.
New York fan. Come on, you know my cousin Ryan. My cousin Ryan's been a Dallas Cowboys fan since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, my wife is a Dallas fan too.
You know, there's no accounting for taste.
My wife's a Dallas fan.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she said after they fired the coach this year, that she said she might be switching teams over to me, but then Brady went to Florida, so I don't know what she's gonna do now.
So now we're all Tampa fans.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big sports guy. I was more interested in women and comics than sports. So it was like, go hang out with this girl.
Yeah.
Go hang out with this girl, or let's roll around with a bunch of other dudes and get sweaty. I'd rather go roll around with the girl.
I remember listening to a wrestling episode where all you talked about was rolling around with John and Mike. Literally, that's all. I mean, probably like 3/4 of the episode, Frank, and you and long legs there, or we're wrestling around, sweating on each other.
Long legs. Wow, I guess I earned the nickname now.
I was a teenage boy, and I was great. I was coming into my own, and there were questions that needed questions needed to be answered. Hypotheses were made, and I got my answers.
You do need to find out where you're at, right? I mean, yeah, you just have to experiment.
Yeah, I'm a secure individual. I'll try Anthony twice.
Well, we got 4 people watching. I wonder who those people are.
Yeah, make some comments, people. Jeez.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Got a comment.
Hey, Heather, how's it going?
Look who's from Big Brother herself.
Yeah, that's my wife.
You want to comment? You remember Mark Wahlberg? You remember Fear? Huh? Let me in the fucking house.
Frank has been dying to come over, and my wife won't let him come over because of the coronavirus. So she's been
Look at
like,
that
Frank
man.
comes over at least once a week to play Dungeons
His
and
immune system's
Dragons.
got to be top notch.
Yeah.
What? I muted it so you can hear me.
Oh man, he's been begging to come over to do
I muted it so
the
you can hear me
podcast.
too. I want to finish my apple. I'm gonna finish my fucking apple.
Well, hurry up. Brendan, you have to realize that You have to realize that our whole lives, I have been telling Frank to shut his fucking mouth.
No.
All right.
No. There's only two
His
people.
chewing.
There's
I
only
don't
two
know what it
people in
does.
this
and he's
world.
muting
Like
himself.
every time he eats, it just
There's only
grates
two
on
people
me.
in this world who can tell me to shut my
Yeah.
fucking mouth. Okay. One of them is you. The other one is sitting over there on the couch. And she's the one that told me, stop chewing the apples. So I put it on mute. So
Yeah, see? But oh man. Yeah, like this Facebook Live shit's like scary, man. Like I'm putting myself out there.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's so much fun.
Yeah, I
Jim
mean
and-
this is
Jim
fun,
and I-
but it's like
Jim-
it's unnerving. Like, all right, who's watching me?
Yeah. Jim and I did another one. I don't think it was as good as the one you were on. I think the hate mail made it just phenomenal. All
Oh,
that
really?
all that vitriol
That
and
hate
anger.
mail is
It's,
amazing.
Yeah.
I love when people say send hate mail. It's like
We
you don't
have a
say you
hate
don't-
mail
Well, they
address,
actually
man.
promote it.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah,
know it.
they actually promote it, and they
And
want
it is.
people to send them hate mail.
no, I don't need hate mail. I'm good.
Yeah, see, my wife was saying that Frank couldn't handle hate mail. You know, he'd probably tell everybody to just go fuck off.
Yeah.
It's,
Pretty much.
Yeah,
We
I
hate
mean,
your
if you're gonna
show.
take it to heart,
I would tell them,
yeah.
no, I tell them just like this. We hate your show.
Yeah.
We hate your show. We hate your voice. But yet you keep fucking listening. Thank you for the download.
Oh
yeah.
man. What is,
The
let's
fact of
see.
the matter, the fact that certain people could take time out of their day to actually sit down, think about me, and not like me. Go ahead.
Isn't that
Hey.
awesome though?
Yeah.
For me, I feel
Let's
like
see.
that's great.
Jeff says he's spoken to you, Brendan, about being on the show. Just put two and two together, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he told me he was gonna get back to me. That was like 4 months ago, and he never did.
Wow.
I guess that tells. Oh, maybe he's the hate mailer. He listened to our show and was like, "Oh God, I'm too good looking to get hate
Yeah.
mail."
I don't know.
That's great.
Now with that picture, Jeff, that picture, God, you look like a friggin' New Kids on the Block reject. Terrible.
Would you stop hating on Jeff? He's never going to invite us back on the show. Shut the fuck up.
What? Jeff could take you. He could take you.
Wow.
All right.
You know what? Where is it? Where is it?
What?
I'm going to switch it up. There's Jeff. Let's promote
Jeffy
Jeff for a little
Dope.
bit. Let's have that rolling.
That was a great podcast, but then he started talking about shows I hadn't watched yet, so I had to stop listening. No spoiler alerts, Jeff. No spoiler alerts.
He did an episode on he did an episode on Player One. What the hell's
Ready Player One?
what's the name? Yeah, Ready Player One. That was it. And that one was actually really good.
That was
I like that one.
That one was good,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed Alita better. Alita Battle Angel was a lot better.
Well, he started doing. I think it was like his third episode. He did on the Disney one that it's a Star Wars, the Bounty Hunter,
Oh, Mandalorian.
the series,
Okay.
the Mandalorian. Yeah, he started doing
Yeah,
it
The
on that. I
Mandalorian.
haven't watched
Yeah.
it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I don't want. He's like, I can't listen now. Thanks, Jeff.
Nah, me and my girlfriend watched that whole series. It was great.
Yeah. It's like me.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
heard it's
me in that.
yeah.
It was like me in that last episode. My wife was bitching from the last episode that we just put up today that I gave away the whole story of Rambo, and I didn't even say spoiler alert. Like,
It was still good to watch. See, spoilers don't bother me. You know why?
I know I didn't give
Spoilers
away
don't bother me because I'm
everything.
still
You
gonna
know,
watch
I
it.
didn't.
I'm still gonna see how it's played out. You know, when Rambo said, "I'm gonna rip your fucking heart
I
out,"
know.
guess what? He gangster walked up to that motherfucker and ripped his fucking heart out and showed it to him. I mean, seriously, when he ripped his heart out,
He
Yeah,
gave
see?
him an Indiana Jones. He gave
I'll
him an
tell you,
Indiana
that's all I
Jones,
heard.
like come to mom, to mom, to mom.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I didn't tell him that Rambo goes on to kill the whole fucking cartel. You know.
He made them.
Well, I
cook
mean,
for
I
him.
think
Yeah. See.
that's just what he
Killed
does.
it for the
Yeah.
whole world. Doesn't she have anything better to do?
Yeah.
See, John, you
There's
do
like-
have a hate mailer.
There's like 9 kids upstairs.
Yes. Yeah. My wife. Go figure.
Fucking 9 kids upstairs, and she's got nothing better to do. How come I can't make a chat comment? What's this bullshit?
Hey, she's supporting the show. You leave her alone. She's supporting the show. I can hear her upstairs cracking up. She's laughing hysterically.
What time is it?
Come on, Jeff. What are you doing, man? Come on.
We just
Get on the
started.
show, man. Damn it.
Yeah,
I
what's
know.
up, Jeff? You got enough to comment? Get on here.
Well, sometimes
We're not
getting
mad.
ready.
We're just
My
disappointed.
phone case.
Yeah.
No. He's getting ready. He's
No.
getting ready.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
getting himself.
Yeah, Frank, you wrote him too hard.
All right.
Yeah.
And not that guy without the beard. The guy with the beard, maybe.
Maybe.
Frank-
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank
Yeah.
went too hardcore on Jeff.
You gotta have standards, Frank.
I'm sorry,
You
Jeff.
gotta have standards.
I-
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
There's-
Frank's comments and views are not total sole views of the basement surge.
The basement.
No, they're
It
only,
is 50-50, but
50%. That's it.
yeah.
Oh, he's got pineapple upside down cake. Damn it, Jeff. I want some. I seen the picture on Facebook the other day. I want it. That pineapple
Ooh.
upside down cake looks so good.
Pineapple upside down.
I want
cake.
it. Hell
Cake
yeah.
is- that cake is awesome. Yeah.
You were such a
Yeah.
southern old lady.
I like pineapple upside down cake, and I don't like pineapples.
I got a whole bowl of
What?
fresh pineapple.
How's
me
that?
see something.
How's that possible?
I want to see something.
That he doesn't like pineapple, but he wants pineapple upside down cake.
He's weird.
Yeah. Holy mackerel!
I'm gonna get this picture. I'm gonna show you guys. This freaking cake looked so good.
Well, are you gonna share? You're gonna have to show me how to do
Like,
this.
of course,
share
Mike-
the screen thing. I couldn't figure it out.
Of course, my computer's gonna be slow as shit.
I know. You need my computer.
Well, I got slow. I got a slow computer
Yeah.
for you. We went to live stream last night, and my computer decided to update for 45 minutes.
I
Awesome.
have
Oh, really?
a home built one from my cousin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got like a quad processor. It's got over a terabyte of hard drive. It's got an external hard drive. It's got
Yeah.
Damn.
huge. It has a dual cooling system. You know, updated video graphics and sound card. It's ridiculous. It's got multiple USB
No
ports.
camera.
No. The camera was supposed to be.
Yeah, but no camera.
No webcam, dude. I'm not, you know, the webcam shows was only to put me through college. After that, I was done. No more phones. That's it.
No. more.
Wow.
Get
Done.
rid of the toys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the toys and all the stuff. No.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah.
No more wrestling. No more touching men's bodies.
John,
Whoa,
dude,
whoa,
you know.
whoa,
dude,
whoa.
be serious. Be fucking serious right now. Okay?
Yeah, be serious.
If we wrestled right now,
Be
we'd be
serious.
out of commission for like 3 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing so many things at once. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like-
What are you doing? You're over there trying to be Mr. Fucking Computer Savo, and look at you.
My computer doesn't like me doing.
Where's
like
my
No,
this
it
at
doesn't.
once.
where's my picture
I'm
of
waiting for this
Yeah.
fucking thing to crash, and I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Frank.
yeah. When your shit crashes, like right now, I heard your voice, and your picture was like this.
Yeah, 'cause-
And then you cursed me out, and your picture was like this, and then it went like a bad Chinese kung fu movie.
I don't know why I'm friends with you. I really don't.
Well, back then,
I really don't know why I'm friends with
because
you.
back then you were very desperate. You would take whatever you could get.
I feel like
Let alone
I'm
to
shown in
invite
the
you to co-host a podcast with me.
I've shown in the middle here. I feel like I'm in between mommy and daddy fighting, and
Excuse
it's
me.
just getting a little awkward.
Why is it got to be nuclear? Why is it got to be nuclear? This is dad and dad, okay? We are progressive.
Sorry,
podcast,
I'm sorry.
We
You're right.
forward-moving
You're right.
podcast.
I shouldn't assume gender. I should never assume
you
gender.
Assume my gender. Just
Come
You're
because
right.
I said I wore a
You're
thong
right.
to get
I'm
some
sorry.
does not mean you assume my gender.
I mean, the beard kind of
Yeah,
gave. Never mind. Never mind.
I don't know. I think Frank's a woman because he's bitching a little bit more.
Hmm? What?
Now who's assuming gender?
Exactly. Listen, I chose not to drink for this podcast, okay? I'm sticking to the water.
Oh please! If you
Oh my
drank, you'd be
God.
asleep on the couch right now. You can't hang.
It's a gallon, bro. A gallon a day. A gallon a day. That's for the baby for downstairs.
I can't find it. I don't know what the hell he did with it. Where the hell's this picture, man?
Come on, Jeff.
No, fuck you. Shut up.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There he is. There's the man.
Ah, he showed up.
Look at that face.
You guys talk a lot of shit.
All the guys in prison love that face.
Somebody watching your show.
Look at that. What happened to that rugby dude? You and John shade off your face.
I'm trying to help a brother out here, and I'm just getting crucified.
Oh,
What's up, Jeff?
How's it going, Brendan? It's nice to meet you, man.
see, Brendan has a
Yeah,
beard.
nice to meet you.
Brendan has a beard. He's a man. Okay? Look at you. Look at that face.
No.
I mean, seriously.
Oh, God,
Look at
Frank,
face a
shut the fuck
grandmother
up.
would love. Jesus Christ, what happened to you? I thought you lived in like a fucking rugged area, too.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck you doing?
Uh-oh, we got a rebound going on here.
I can't find this picture.
Know exactly who I'm looking at.
Yeah, well, I got a loop going on. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, we hear you.
I'm hearing everything twice.
Thanks for sharing all that stuff on your Facebook, man, Jeff. That was great. Thanks for sharing all that.
Oh, no problem, man. My pleasure. Yeah, it's been a good day. Freaking.
We got
I heard John.
we only got 3 people in.
Got to start somewhere.
What's that?
Got to start somewhere.
Excuse me.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not calling anyone.
Ah.
Yep.
Is that
What?
is that your phone? That's not my
I'm
phone.
like stuck in a time loop here.
Yeah, well, look at where you live.
Are you really?
Yeah, I can hear everything twice. It happens every now and then.
I had to close out Facebook, and that helped. I had to close
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah. Let me try that.
Yep.
Let's see.
I got it.
Cutting my head off.
Hey, that might have done it.
No?
I got no other programs open. A lot of tabs open, but
No, that sounds better now.
Frank, you're running on a computer
porn
that's
doesn't count,
running by a
Frank.
hamster. I mean, come on.
Oh,
my
yeah.
iPad. My computer is better than all three.
We're not closing out all of it. That shit's free for like another 2 weeks.
For once in my life, I have the good computer.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Just because I don't have a webcam, there's no reason for me to have a webcam.
No, you don't.
No reason. I'm not charging like $9.99 a minute.
You're a podcaster with no webcam.
I think you
Well,
might
not
be,
anymore, Frank. Not anymore.
All right.
you might be overestimating your rate.
It's podcasting, which means it's like radio, which means I don't need to be seen. I just need to be heard. I listened to Elvis Duran.
I think it's best like that.
I listened to
No.
Elvis Duran for like 20 years before I actually saw what he looked like. That man should stay on radio.
If Howard Stern can do it, anybody can.
What he said?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear what he said.
I said if Howard Stern can make a
If
living,
Howard Stern can do it, anybody
yeah,
can.
'cause that's
Howard
about
Stern is the man.
right. As I'm saying, about as ugly as you get too.
Hey, who changed my banner? Stop messing with shit.
So I want to hear about Brendan's
I'm
podcast.
playing around, man. I'm figuring this
This is
out.
why your computer's going.
All right.
Let's hear him plug.
You're fucking killing your hamster, dude. All right, just let the hamster run. Not fucking with him.
Let's talk about Brendan's
I don't know
podcast.
about
Let's do it.
Brendan's podcast.
Yeah, I want to hear I want to hear about this hate
Oh,
mail
you want to know
box.
about? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Well,
we
good,
have a
Frank.
loyal
Then
hate
shut the
mailer.
fuck up and let Brendan talk.
Yeah. Yeah, Dads Worldwide. We want your hate mail. We want you to send it all in. We thrive on your hate. It's hate mail at dadsww.com. And the funnier the better. But if you just want to be a jerk, that's cool too. We'll laugh at you as well. So
I don't do hate
hell
mail.
yeah.
That's
I don't do hate
perfect.
mail. I will write you a lovely handwritten sentiment complimenting you on your rugged good looks and your jokes. I'll kill you with love.
So, Brendan, what was that? That was hate mail at dadswww.com.
Hate mail at dadsww.com. Yep. Bring it on.
That is great.
Yep. Hey, I mean, it's only a matter of time. You get enough listeners, someone's gonna hate you, right? So you might as well give them an avenue.
Yeah, our football podcast, we get some every now and then.
Oh, I'm sure.
There you go.
Yeah, forcing that out of people, especially the
Look at this
Buckeyes.
guy.
I love it, John. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Nice work, John.
Yeah.
He loves it. He loves to be in control.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Frank, you have no idea. You have to go back and listen to the Facebook Live that I was on with Brendan and Dad's Worldwide, because some of the hate mail that he was reading, that shit was funny.
When was that on?
Like-
I totally missed that.
I mean, you
You missed the
know,
live stream? Well, didn't you
Wait.
comment on it, Jeff? I thought you did. Oh, maybe that was the other one.
I might have
Yeah.
commented afterwards, like, you know what I mean, when it was on the next day, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, you commented on the next day.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. I was
Oh,
like,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't
think
know.
honestly, what made it even better was John's sincere reaction to our hate mailer. Because he seemed really like he really was like, oh my god,
It
I
was
can't
messed
believe
up,
someone
man.
just said that to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, when we're off, I'll email you who it is. You'll laugh your butt off, and I'll tell you who it is.
After all the things that have come out of my mouth the last 20 years, you still get surprised?
Yeah.
I'm not working hard enough. I'm not working hard. That's it.
Yeah.
I quit.
You got to listen to that hate mail episode.
Bye.
It's posted right now. It's posted right now on the website.
Yes, I definitely will. That's awesome. Yeah, so I got totally confused. There was a podcast out of England, and it's Dad something or other, and I was talking to them, and then so for the longest time I thought it was you guys. And then,
Really?
and your name's Brendan. My son's name's Brendan. It's a UK
Yeah.
name. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. And those guys took a break. They're like, oh, we're taking a break or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
I was wondering why
So
we
then
hadn't
they come
heard
back,
from you.
and then John, I'm like, something's not adding fucking up here. And then I'm like, oh shit! Like this makes so much freaking sense now. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's that's something, but
My wife says I loved hearing the hate mail on your show.
Thank you, Heather.
That's because she thrives on negative energy.
yeah,
No, she doesn't.
Thrives on negative energy.
Thanks, Heather. Another person that made our first live stream even better.
What?
Oh, you just started live streaming.
Heather.
We did.
What do you?
That was our first one, the hate mail episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you using?
Same thing, StreamYard.
Oh, StreamYard, yeah. Having pretty good luck with it so far.
Yeah, hasn't crashed yet.
Cool. I fucked with Zoom all weekend, man. I couldn't get on there. I was trying to get on with the Dad to Drink the other night, and I had good luck up until, we were on what, John? We were on like 4 hours Thursday night during the draft. No problems.
Zoom's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I use Discord.
Yeah, we were on for a while.
I like Zoom for my interviews that I don't necessarily need to live stream, but for live stream, it's close.
I like StreamYard that you can put the comments on the screen.
I don't know, man.
I really
I
like
think
that.
StreamYard's really cool.
Yeah. Totally.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's too bad I'm too much of a cheap prick to actually get one of the updated versions, to get like.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Remember,
that's what I did. That's how I got all the logos and
stuff. You're not cheap. You're frugal.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm the same way.
All right.
Yeah.
No, we had a good time the other night. We had pretty good interaction when it was all said and done. People were in and out. That's the weird thing about it. So it's not like a start to finish. I haven't figured out how to turn it into an actual podcast yet, but it seems like a lot of editing.
Hey, John, how do you see who's watching?
Yeah.
I'm looking in the chat, though. I can't. It's just chat.
I see it.
You see it? Oh, okay. All right there, big brother.
Yeah. This side of it's a lot easier, I noticed.
What's that?
Yep.
I got no work all week. So you know what my day is tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm doing a speed run on Resident Evil 2.
For 1 second, I thought you were actually
You're
running.
doing a speed run on Resident Evil 2?
Huh? What? You guys are going in and out online.
No, Frank doesn't exercise.
I know. For 1 second, I'm like, he's going for. I was getting ready to go into just dive in, like, oh, hey, what kind of run you doing? You doing some fartleks or something like that? No. 1 second later, Resident Evil. So.
No,
dude.
No, yeah.
When I go jogging, speed run is not in the cards. Nope.
Or they're all a speed run.
After the academy and having to run my ass off for a timed run, no, never again. I used to fucking hate those assessment runs.
Oh, with this mouth. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
I'm on Facebook Live. I'm streaming to a whole bunch of people. Okay, so the last thing that people need is more insanity.
That was his father.
That's great.
They got enough insanity with me. All right? Didn't I feed you today? Yes, I did. I fed you. Okay? Now grab your snack and go back in your room.
It's a fucking Martin Scorsese movie, right in front of my eyes.
Oh my God! You kissed that mother with your mouth.
You can't make this shit. I tell people, I swear to God.
This is why
Like
the podcast
stepped out of it.
because I don't lie. I just say this. People are like,
You gotta get your father out here. You gotta get your father out. He looks like fucking Charles Manson. Get him out.
Put him on. Put him on.
He looks like Charles Manson. He's just as crazy.
No,
Go get
you
him.
understand? You understand? He took a number 2 buzzer to his entire head. Okay, there's no more hair. Harry, he took a buzzer all the way around. Right? He's in Corona state. Okay.
Why does your dad have a swastika on his forehead?
All right. No.
He said he's Charlie Manson.
No, that's because
he looks like Charlie Manson with the beard and the hair.
That was when
That makes more sense now.
I misunderstood.
Long hair and a big beard.
I'm understanding the hate mail more now, Brendan. It's starting to make sense. Between that and a Patriot sweatshirt, you probably got all you can handle.
Bring it on.
But yeah, Jeff, I hated those fucking assessment runs, man. I hated them so much because in my age group, we had to do 1.5 miles in 11 minutes and 47 seconds, I think.
That's a pretty good run
for my age group. And it was so funny because when I first got into the academy, the weather was still warm. So I don't breathe well in the heat. When it's humid, it's like almost like I was running. I was like, as soon as the weather got cold, dude, I shaved like 90 seconds off my run. I was seeing people I never saw before. I'm like, holy shit, who are you?
You're in my class?
I was like, I and run?
Hey,
And they're
Yeah.
like, I always run here. I'm like, shit, I'm doing better.
Well, that makes
Fucking
sense.
weird, dude. It was 4 months, and you know what? They tell you when you're in there, you fucking hate it, but when you leave, you love it.
Is it true?
Will you tell her to go clean something? Okay, now it's
No,
getting
do not do that.
all right.
Do not do that.
I'm coming over soon. Go clean the bathroom. All
I
right?
can't imagine why she doesn't want you to come over. It's
Wow.
it doesn't make any sense.
Oh man.
You guys ever heard of some crazy shit like this?
No, Jeff, you gotta understand something. You gotta understand. All right. Every time this kid comes over my house, the first thing he does
Natural light?
is go to the bathroom,
With strawberry
and
lemonade.
he drops a load in the bathroom.
See, that's John's way of saying it. How I say
You
it
give
is
an upper decker?
every time I go to my best friend's house of over 2 decades, I take a shit in his bathroom because I'm comfortable.
Every time, and my wife cleans the bathroom before he comes over. So it's a bad scene.
Yeah.
So
She's like,
Well, it sounds like
she's like, I
She-
just cleaned the bathroom. Don't use it. Then what the fuck is it for? What am I?
she seems to be encouraging this behavior by cleaning before he gets there. I think it's a chicken egg situation there.
yeah.
That's why we need the bathroom downstairs. All right. See, we got a fucking plumber now. All right.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Oh,
point.
I'm sorry. We totally lost track before. Jeff. Was it Jeff? No, Brendan. We were talking about the episode about where Frank and I were talking about renovating the bathroom down here in the basement.
When they clean it
So,
all out.
you know, it was everything.
When they clean it all out, when I
It was
hang
everything
some
about being a
posters,
dad.
we're gonna put the old magazine stand in there with different books in there. You know, the DC
Yeah, book.
encyclopedia.
And
Not magazine,
Jeff had
book.
suggested
Yeah.
that we put a urinal.
I'm a fan. I got one right back here.
I'm not shy.
Oh, yeah.
You put a urinal in
Yeah.
there. I gotta piss. If you're taking a shit, I'm gonna go piss. I don't care.
I'm with you.
Bro, there's no stall. There's no privacy.
No.
No.
I don't care.
I'll give you a high five while I'm peeing.
Because we know
I'll
it's
give you a high
wrong,
five. I'm not shy. Let's do it.
Like the little peekaboo through the hole either. I'm gonna drop my pants to my ankles and fucking piss in the urinal.
Are you saying you sit down and pee? Is that what? Did you just break that law right here on Facebook?
No, I said I'm gonna drop my pants to my ankles and I'm gonna fucking piss in the urinal. You with your damn old.
You know, I think this Facebook Live has gone to shit. Can we change the subject?
I see what you did there. That was good.
Yeah.
I told you don't put me on Facebook Live. I told you. I warned him. I will not be silenced.
Don't worry, it won't happen again. Good night, Lily.
No, I begged for him to put you on
Good night.
Facebook Live.
I will not be silenced. I will not be curbed. I was chained up way too long. I'm finally let loose.
Yeah, you seem like you lived a pretty reserved life.
With John, I had to. John, every time. You know why? Because before we did the podcast, he didn't say his line to me. He didn't say it. So therefore, I'm doing what I want to do. But every time we go to a party or we go someplace or we're going to go do something, what do you always say, John?
Don't be a dick.
Right. He didn't say it. He didn't say it this time.
I think it's ineffective, John. I don't know how long you've been saying that, but I don't think it's working.
no, it actually works. It actually works when we're going into serious situations. It works because I'll tell him
you guys like a SWAT
before we
team?
get into somewhere, don't be a dick.
Do you go in and rescue hostages? What are you guys doing that's so serious?
Well, okay, like for instance, one time Frank and I, this was when we were younger. I must have been like 16 or 17, and Frank and I took the bus up to Pennsylvania to see my wife because we were dating back then, and we were staying at her house with her parents. And right before we got off the bus, and her father was picking us up from the bus. So right before we got off the bus, I stop him. I'm like, Frank, don't be a dick.
And I wasn't.
So it's one of my lines when you step into a certain situation where you have to be a responsible person. I tell him, don't be a dick.
Those are the worst times.
But the best was when he brought this idea up to me about the podcast, and he's like, we're gonna do a podcast. I'm like, I don't know. You know, we've done things together before, and it's always like, yeah, tone down, because John has more reservations than I do. He's a bit more politically correct. But he's like, no. He goes, it's a podcast. He goes,
Lame.
I'm taking off the filter. I go, are you serious about this? He goes, no filter. He goes, I want you to be you. And when he said that to me, minor cardiac arrest, because my body couldn't handle it.
The shock.
The fucking shock. I was like, ah! I started stroking out. I was like, all right. And then he was like, no, we're gonna do it. He goes, we're gonna let it all loose. I said, what about you? He goes, I will a little bit. I said, come on, dude, just be free. Let the beast out.
Oh yeah, why else do this?
I get him a couple of times. I get him going.
Yeah.
I have to, you know what I mean? You got to get him amped up. You got to work it into him, get him going. You know, that's why I try to give him at least 2 or 3 drinks before we record. Then he's like, ha ha! He's ready to go. He's screaming, ha.
Oh shit! Josh Gilstrap. I'm sorry, Frank, but Josh Gilstrap of Cinematic Blindspots just commented on the video, and he has been pushing this hashtag on me all day. All right.
He is after some male Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, yeah. Fucking Josh.
You happy, Josh? Are you happy now?
Yeah, he did a cool
Frank,
one.
I don't think Frank understands it because I didn't tell Frank about this, but Josh has been pushing this hashtag on me because he listened to our episode, and I had said that Jamie Lee Curtis used to be a man in our last episode, and I didn't back it up with any research. So my bad. Yeah, and no facts. But that's what I heard.
Homework.
That's what I
for
heard.
all 3 of you. Go watch Trading Places. Okay, you will see.
Just
Old woman.
I'm with you, Frank.
Yeah. Likewise.
Watch your back, Brandon.
Never seen Trading Places?
Code red. Watch your back.
Yeah. So
he wants to make that hashtag trend.
So always remember, John. Always say allegedly, and then you can say whatever you want.
Allegedly, that's right. I forgot.
No. With all due
That's
respect.
right.
Oh, okay, there you go.
You got to say with all due respect. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like when people, when they say with all due respect or no, you're not being respectful. Yeah, when you say, oh, I mean no offense. No, you're being fucking
You
defensive.
totally meant it, yeah. So the quick funny.
I wasn't saying, Jeff, with no offense, but I like the beard better, you baby face prick. No, I'm not being offensive. I screamed at John earlier. I got on Facebook. He's like, hey, buddy. I said, the fuck did you do? He's like, what? I go, you shaved. He goes, all right.
Oh my
I
God.
said, come on, dude. What's wrong with you? I have a picture of John that I'm going to post on my Surge account when he had this beautiful, luxurious fucking beard.
I can't even I can't even imagine what that looks like.
Oh my God.
Where's my phone? I'm doing this shit right now.
Do you really have that picture?
I have that picture, motherfucker. I got everything. You have blackmail shit on me. I got shit on you too. If we go down, we're going down together.
Speaking of Josh, he did him and DJ from Dad to Drink did a great podcast they released today. Top 5 movie remakes that were better than the original.
Yeah, name me one.
He can name me a few. I'm not going to get Josh started. He'll get on here and fight me. Ocean's 11 was one of them.
Ocean's 11 was really well done.
Wait, which podcast is this? You're breaking up. Sorry.
It was Cinematic Blindspots as we put it out. It was Josh, and then they had Josh and Adam. They had DJ Kelly on there from Dad's a Drink. Turned out to be a really, really, really cool show.
Damn, you know what I noticed? I'm looking through all my pictures. I'm like, holy shit, you're hot.
Thank you.
Let's see. Well, now that I know that Josh is watching, let's see. Let's throw that up there. There you go. Little Cinematic Blind Spot promo on the bottom.
Nice.
You know what? I'll send it to you, John, and then you can put it because I don't want to post it on Instagram. That's just wrong. I'm not that mean.
No, don't post that shit.
I'm not posting.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Don't do it.
I'm sending it.
I look like freaking Jesus. Come on.
Italian Jesus.
Oh man, he was.
You look very saintly.
He was totally J. Christ. He really was. He was. I mean, seriously, all the man needed was robes and a fucking cross on his back. That's it.
You guys might want to start your hate mail account soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would I give them an outlet?
Brandon's over here like, yeah.
They want to hate me. Let them find me. If they find me to hate me,
Did you find it, Frank?
I'm looking. For once, I have pictures in here. You know what I mean? I actually have pictures of somebody I want to take pictures of in here. So.
Wow.
It's under blackmail.
There it is.
Just look under that folder.
Oh, here we
Blackmail.
go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna put me on the only one on the screen, just to show you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Isn't that beautiful?
Speaking of Charles Manson.
Yeah, right?
Isn't that beautiful?
I don't know what you look guilty of, but you definitely look guilty.
Yeah.
Look how fucking handsome he looks.
Come on, it's not that bad. I want to grow that thing again, but my wife won't let
I'm
me.
sweating those,
Okay.
I'm sweating those rose-tinted glasses, though.
Yeah.
You look like
Are we gonna sit in front of this school? I can't be within 20 feet.
I didn't want to say it. No, I was thinking it.
It was amazing. That picture was amazing.
It
You look like you were
was
undercover.
worth. Hey Frank, it was worth the wait.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Undercover in the sense
I
of
literally went from
porn ring.
like 200 and some pictures in my phone to over
Yeah.
800. So this is all new for me.
Yeah.
I don't really do Instagram. I don't do Facebook. I don't do Twitter. None of that shit. You know, when
Yeah, Frank does nothing to promote the podcast
once
whatsoever.
I finished the academy and I knew I was going to be but once I finished the academy and I knew I was going to be working in law enforcement day in, day out, I didn't want people to have pictures of my kids.
Yeah.
So I took all my shit down.
Frank is just basically a voice that comes and shows up and
Yeah.
records a podcast and goes home and does
nobody
nothing.
can even see him now.
Oh, really?
It's basically anonymous.
Yeah.
John.
Thank you.
John.
I got another beer. Beer delivery.
See,
Oh.
now that's something she should be doing.
Heather, I'm down one. Heather. Come on.
Brendan wants one.
Yeah.
Bring one for Jeff,
My
too.
sister-
Fuck Frank.
No comment. My sister said,
What'd you just...
my sister and her boyfriend said, you look like you used to get stopped at the airport with that picture.
She should come on. Show her face. Come on. The more the merrier.
You don't want the last thing you...
Oh, there she goes. That's her. There you go. Wow, Frankie. Look at that.
Because she knows me. You don't want my sister on here because the two of us, that's it. We'll just take over the show.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
And you other two assholes, don't be looking at my sister, okay? I don't fuck around. I'm armed. I don't care.
Definitely not.
I'm happily married.
No such thing. Stop lying to yourself.
I am
Wow.
definitely happily married. Did you see that
Yeah,
pineapple?
definitely.
Did you see the pineapple upside down kick? I am happily married.
All right.
No, we didn't see it. John couldn't
Yeah,
find the
I
picture.
tried to bring up a picture of that thing from Facebook that you posted the other day, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it was pretty badass. It's Twitter. I posted on Twitter.
Excuse me for one moment, gentlemen.
Oh, you put it on
Yes,
Twitter?
Yeah.
All right. That's why I couldn't find it.
I mean, you can say whatever you want about Frank now, John. He's gone. If you need help, just blink twice.
Yeah, fuck him.
And we'll get you to a safe place. If you need us to come pick you
There
up,
we go. Look at that.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, damn, that looks good.
Yeah, cast
That
iron
is some
skillet.
delicious looking pineapple upside down cake.
Homemade, dumped it out of the cast iron skillet. It was kick ass.
Oh, man.
I didn't even know you could make it in a cast iron skillet.
Oh yeah, it's great. It takes all that sugar on the outside and turns into this like gorgeous, buttery, crusty goodness. Pretty awesome.
Let's see
You
here.
like Frank walking in the background.
Hey, he missed a turn. Fucking,
like Sass. Like
Hey,
Sasquatch.
listen, just be glad he's wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Like the past couple times I've
All
I've been FaceTiming him. He doesn't wear a fucking shirt.
What am I gonna wear a shirt for? I'm talking to you. You see me naked. What the hell?
No, I haven't. Stop telling people I seen you naked. No, I haven't.
So when you guys were wrestling back in the day, did you guys wear like singlets, tights, like the wardrobe? Yeah,
Wrestling?
you weren't wrestling. You were
Hillbilly-
that's wrestling.
Hillbillies or something?
That is wrestling. That's not wrestling.
You know.
You know what? You ex John's spine if it was wrestling.
You know, I know it doesn't help our case. But like it was during the summer, and most of the time we weren't even wearing shirts, so it was just shorts.
It was shorts. It was
I'm not-
sometimes sweatpants. You know,
Yeah.
no sequence. I didn't have a.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I picture something.
Why did that?
Did not.
Let's see. Wait. All right. So, comment tab. Let's do that. Share it.
Share what?
And
There it is.
there it is. That's the pineapple upside down cake.
Whoa.
100% made by my wife. I didn't do anything but help her flip the pan. I barely helped do that. I almost screwed that up. Yeah, it's as good. It's better.
Looks so
than
good, bro.
Oh my, it's amazing.
Oh man. But yeah, we were half naked, no shirts.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, nothing wrong with just a little.
Hey, I
frolic.
mean, if you're getting ready to swim in a Speedo and someone comes over and kicks you, you got to protect yourself.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey,
I do have a rule though: never fight a naked man because you're just asking for it.
No.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
rule. You don't want to get a wrestling match, accidentally grab it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
what are you talking
if
about? All
Some-
fair love and war.
somebody
Listen,
fights
I'm
you
a man
naked,
who
they're crazy.
accepts his limitations. Okay, if a big dude is trying to beat the
Yes,
shit
they
out
are,
of me,
Jeff.
I am grabbing, punching, twisting, and pulling. I don't give a fuck.
No.
I was like, oh,
Frank,
yeah, you,
Frank, life
you
and
grab
death-
my junk. I don't give a fuck. Frank, you gonna fuck with me, man? You're gonna be talking like the Bee Gees by the time I'm done with you. Fuck you. All right?
R.I.P. Andy Gibb. I think he's. I don't even know if he's dead. I think he is.
Where's your father? Go get your father.
Why do you want to do this to me?
Wait a minute.
You know what's one of the John, you know what's one of the first things he's gonna say to you, right? You do realize this, right? You want this all over Facebook Live?
I know. Never mind.
You thought
Never
about
mind.
it, right? Right? All right then, you righteous fucking hard on. Shut up.
Jeff, did you read that article I sent you earlier about Brady?
No, because I was waiting for you to tell me about it.
You start talking sports, go into a different chat.
Okay,
Hey, it's not
so
sports. Hey, Tom Brady's not sports. It's more of a.
well,
Like
then
a
you should walk away. Go take a piss or something.
Oh really? Really? 20 years. Go take a piss.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, Frank, I was in law enforcement for 9 years.
Well, yeah.
Well, let's talk about law
Yeah,
enforcement.
there you go. Fellow law
You're a
enforcement.
dad. Corey, you've been
There you go.
in law enforcement.
I was a border patrol agent for 9 years.
Really?
Really? Well, you failed.
That's law.
bro.
That's
What
law
the
enforcement.
Wow.
And now,
Frank, you
and
need
now,
to shut the
and
fuck
now
up
I'm
and
a
stop
turd
burning
chaser.
people.
I did general construction work for 13 years.
So,
I was a
what
mason
was
for
it?
6 years. Worked all over Manhattan and New Jersey, and did a little bit of everything except electrical. I got 3 bad shocks in my life. Never again.
Yeah. Yeah.
My uncle's a plumber, Uncle Jimmy. He told me some.
Oh man, I thought for sure you were gonna say Mario. I thought fucking for sure. I wanted it so bad.
You did, right? You did.
I wanted it so bad.
I know you did. You clean up the jewel. Clean it up.
Does he wear blue overalls? Does he jump down green tubes?
No.
No.
It's
None of
me,
that.
Mario.
None of that.
No.
Hey, he's got a hate mailbox. I'm just saying, Frank.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, he's got like the stash. You know what I mean? Like the big stash.
Nice.
No, Uncle Jimmy's cool.
But yeah, I did that work for like 13 years, and then I was like, you know what, fuck this. I had too many injuries, and then I joined the academy. Fuck that shit.
Nice.
Now it's great.
Yeah, Frank's a court officer.
It's great. It's a great job. I love it. I work in the Bronx. It's fantastic. You know, this whole virus thing broke out. We've had volunteers going in, a couple officers at a time, minimal staff, because court's not really open except for like really, really important things. But a lot of my friends have been volunteering and going in. I haven't gotten that many days, but but it's good though because I've been home.
Can I ask you a question, Brendan?
Yep.
Like, have you ever caught any Mexicans coming from over the wall or under the wall?
Well, yeah, on which border? Well, I guess the answer is yes on both. But on the southern border, I was at a checkpoint station, which was about 70 miles north of the actual border. So, but we did catch all nationalities. I even deported a French guy. So you never know. And then on the northern border. On the northern border, I got everyone from Moldova, Brazil, Mexico,
Wow,
all kinds of different countries. Belarus, Cape Town, South Africa.
damn, Belarus.
Yep.
Who would want to live there? It's a vacation.
About that 7 foot.
That's all the way in Europe.
7 foot son of a bitch that got in my vehicle.
Yeah, you see, someone
They make
like
them
that,
big in Belarus.
someone like that, I could justify.
Hell yeah.
I could justify saying I had to shoot him. Why? Why? Because he's 9 feet tall and like 500 pounds. Okay, I'm 5'9", 200 pounds.
You say that in that guy. I told him. I said, I'm going to put the handcuffs on you. I'm going to put them in front because we have a long ride. I said, but you start getting squirrely with me, I'm just going to shoot you. You're like 10 times bigger than I am. I said, I'm not screwing around. He goes, no, sir. No, sir. We're good. We're good.
Articulation, right, Brendan? It's all about the articulation.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just good to be upfront and honest with people, right?
Does that guy send you
I'm
hate
going
mail
home
now?
at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate mail,
probably.
Belarus.
Yeah. I'd get it from a lot of countries.
That's awesome.
That's crazy because like if you're patrolling the border down by Mexico, you would think you only get Mexicans. I never thought that like you would get other nationalities.
My sister keeps texting me.
You got to remember that the Mexico and Canada have different immigration laws and visitation laws, traveling. So people go there for quote unquote vacation, and then they find a place to cross. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm holding my phone, so I can't do both. But yeah.
Come here. Come on. Push it. Come here. Tell him. Go ahead.
Dude, I'm upstairs telling him how I'm screaming at you, Frank, because you were pissing me off so bad. I'm sitting there like, shut the
I've been
fuck
pissing
up.
you off for 15 years. You're not used to it yet?
It's been pissing you off for 15 years, and I used to it yet.
Oh wait, how old is she now? It's probably longer.
Yeah, it's going on like 20 years
Oh
now.
jeez. God, I hate getting old.
Ah.
All right, guys, I'll be back. I have to go take a leak.
Oh yeah.
Bio.
Smoke a cigarette
Oh
too?
my god.
Bio break.
Hope he brings back some beer.
Don't let him fool you. He's if he's back in like 3.5 minutes, that means he just got a quickie in.
Lucky him, I guess.
So-
Yeah, look at you. You
so
already
Brendan-
accepted work, you poor bastard.
Where did you patrol, Brendan?
Yeah.
We're at on the Canadian border.
I was in northern New Hampshire, northern Vermont.
Okay. My parents do some snowmobiling up right in that area right there. I can't remember the names, but I know they cross over into Canada sometimes. Must be a big recreational area.
Oh, right on. Oh, it's huge up here. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. They go up every year.
It's a-
Oh, buddy, relax.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, we're all confident in ourselves, but chill out. All right. Okay.
Somewhere around Sunday River, somewhere in that area. Gorham? That sound right?
Oh yeah. Sunday River is Bethel, Maine. Yep.
Yeah, Bethel. Yeah, that's a spot. And then Gorham, New Hampshire,
Yeah. So
up in there.
yep.
My uncle lives up in
Yeah.
around Portland, Maine.
Oh, right on. Yep.
I just keep it real in Brooklyn.
Keep it real. Yeah. There's not a lot of snowmobiling going on in Brooklyn.
No, probably less. Probably less.
Well,
Yeah.
you think that now, okay?
yeah.
It's fucking lawless here.
I love it.
I was in Cleveland one time, and there's one of those crews rode their like ATVs and dirt bikes and stuff right down the center of Cleveland. That was fucking
We
nuts.
got guys sometimes going down the street still with like the mopeds and the motor scooters.
Yeah. There's not enough room for that up there either.
Good job about it. There's plenty of room.
Yeah. I saw those guys riding the bikes, and every time somebody opened a car door, there was an argument. Like,
Yeah, they released
a little
a
cramped.
couple of months ago. They released the stats, and Brooklyn was the borough with the highest amount of bicyclists
Sure.
being hit by cars. It's like, yeah, get the fuck out of the street, asshole.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was like, these people are nuts. There was barely enough room for the cars.
My girlfriend lives in Queens.
Dude,
Every
that's
time
like
she
Eu-
comes
that's
to
like
Brooklyn,
Europe.
She's like, this fucking place is lawless. People just go through red lights. It's like
Oh yeah.
we were
So
sitting
much
there one time.
honking. So much fucking honking.
We're sitting in the car, and this guy literally just goes to the red light and just keeps going. And she's like, "Am I missing something? Is Brooklyn? Is red go straight? I mean, what's going on?" Because in some parts of Long Island, there's like right on red. If it's a red light and you have to make a turn, you could make a right on red. That's not in Brooklyn. We don't do that. Red means stop. Yellow means go faster.
Yeah. That's everywhere.
But let's see. I'm doing the countdown right now. He's been down. He's been gone for a little over 2 minutes.
Yeah, foreplay.
Yeah.
That is so fucked up. Talk about
I would have done like a minute and a half ago. Not proud.
Yeah, I'd be asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Yeah. I'd be cuddling by now.
Thank you. See, someone else who likes to cuddle. There's nothing wrong with cuddling,
Yeah. Nothing.
right?
Nothing.
Especially where Jeff lives. It gets fucking cold over there, man. You need some body heat.
but
It's like, oh, you love me, bitch. I'm trying to stay warm. Ugh.
we got fucking indoor heat.
You got heat over there? I didn't know you had heat over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta stoke the fire a couple times a day. Keep it going.
Hey, man, you got to keep things interesting. Wait, are you talking about the actual fire or the other fire?
Touche.
All right, you gotta keep the fire alive. Keep the spice alive.
So where are you located right now, Brendan?
It's funny. I am actually working about 15 minutes from the border right now. But I'm actually doing different work.
Oh,
I'm doing
really?
phone
Okay.
work. But yeah, I live in central New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Holy shit! It's been over 3 minutes. He's a fucking marathon man tonight. This fucking guy.
Ooh,
He's an impressive guy.
he must be
You know what?
dropping a deuce.
You just put that fucking picture on there with the beard and the glasses.
Doesn't he look awesome? He
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Freaking Brad
Yeah.
Walker.
Look like David Koresh.
That's
He
it.
looks
That's it.
awesome.
I couldn't
You know what?
think of it. That's exactly.
He did some of his best artistic work in that mode.
I bet. Did he take his
You want? Man, I don't know if you guys can see it on my phone, but this is one of the toys we have in the basement. Right here.
Yeah,
Is that
man.
a sword? Is that Thundercats?
Where's
Oh,
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude. The Sword of Omens. Oh, man, the thing's too bright. Dude, it's like,
Oh my God.
What was I, 48 inches or something? The blade?
Yeah, it's a huge broadsword.
Double-edged. Fucking amazing.
is that a legit sword?
Yeah, it's a legit sword. It's double-edged.
Mhm.
It's double-edged, bro. It's fucking great.
No way.
Hey, hang on.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, there he goes.
I was, I was gonna say I need proof.
What are you, from Missouri?
Show me, baby.
Where is he? He's taking way too long.
He's gonna be gone for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's
I
probably
want
trying
him just to come in swinging it. Just
Get another handy. But oh my God!
legit,
Look
dude.
at that!
The hilt and everything. Legit.
where'd he come up with
Wow.
That's my sword I use for the zombie apocalypse. When I talk about in a zombie apocalypse,
this? You
episode,
did bring up
That's
the
the sword I'm
broadsword.
that's the sword I'm using. If you see a crazy motherfucker out in the apocalypse hacking people's heads off with the Sword of Omens, that's me.
Or the zombies.
With the Thundercats sword.
I
Yeah.
also got the sword from Highlander.
Yeah, that was
Oh
great. I
no
love it.
way!
He fucking knocked shit over.
Yep.
So I don't know much about that movie. It appears to be a big deal.
Dude, the first Highlander was good.
I love
The first
Highlander.
Highlander was good. The second one was okay. The third one was good. The series was fantastic.
What about the series? Adrian
Series.
Paul, man.
Series was fantastic.
There's another one.
Hell yeah.
This is Excalibur.
What's the series on?
I got
Whoa.
Excalibur.
That's with Duncan MacLeod. John watched that Highlander series so many times that he could tell you where almost every single blooper is.
I've never heard of it. I've never heard of this. It sounds good.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Remember the one you showed me when the stagehand handed him the sword underneath his coat?
yeah.
He was like, wait, watch, what? And then he paused it. Look, you see his hand? He's giving him the sword. Now, what was the one show we watched? Like Stargate, SG-1. Fucking great show.
Yeah, Stargate SG-1 was a good show.
I love this.
Are you guys like sci-fi fantasy?
Yeah.
First off,
Yeah.
look where they live. Of course they do. All right? They need something to distract them.
From the snow and ice.
I would
cold.
kill to live where Jeff lives. I would kill to live where
If you
Jeff
lived
lives.
where Jeff lives and you still had that hair and beard, you would be killing people.
Where does Jeff live? Jeff, where do you
Bro,
live?
Central Ohio.
Oh, right on.
We're just outside of Columbus.
They'd be bodied. John had like a whole friggin' backyard full of bodies.
it is so beautiful out there, Jeff. Like
Oh yeah.
the picture you showed me.
It's a great place to live. I mean,
He'd have all his disciples,
Yeah.
Frank.
yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of
Grow out
that.
my beard, grow my hair long.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who wants to
Shit,
drink
my
some
family and I
Kool-Aid?
moved to Pennsylvania last year. Yeah, my family and I moved to Pennsylvania last year, and I wanted to grow my beard out so bad because it's like the middle of the woods, like. because everybody out in PA has a beard, and I felt out of place.
Ah, you
It was
left
bad
it.
enough my accent gave me away.
Oh, really? Did they pick up on it? Did they?
Oh, are you kidding me? My first day at school in Pennsylvania, they fucking pegged me out. They're like, oh, are you from the city? I was like, what city? I'm from Brooklyn.
The city. Yeah.
I'd say like Brooklyn and say Boston. Those are the two most like those stand out pretty sharply in a rural area.
Cannot stand the Boston accent.
Me neither.
It's like where's the car? It's like
So-
shut the fuck up.
My wife says I'm a 12-year-old for showing off my swords. I like my toys. I like my toys.
No, those are real swords. Those are adult swords.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked at the Thundercat sword. I did not know they made an actual Thundercat sword. Yeah, it's awesome.
I got lucky. With that one because I helped one of my friends move. Yeah, I helped one of my friends move, and he didn't want it anymore, so he just
paid
gave
you
it
a
to me for
sword?
helping him move.
Your friend
sounds like
Yeah.
he's a loser. Yeah, what the hell, man? I don't want a Thundercat sword.
Yeah, he didn't have a child. Did he have a child or something?
No, I don't
Yeah.
want that. No.
He sounds like he grew up. Lame.
Yeah.
Chronologically, I'm 35. Mentally, I'm about 17. Physically, I'm like 62.
I'm real bad at keeping up with these comments, man. I mean, Josh has been saying that with the beard, I look like I just picked up a woman and murdered her in my van.
That was pretty.
Yeah, I was reading that shit. That was hysterical.
So Josh is a big fan of. Oh man, I haven't clicked on the comments. Oh, there they are. I'm such a stupid fuck. Josh is a big horror movie fan, so I'm not surprised that is exactly where his brain went. Exactly.
See, I should be in a movie.
This is why
There
my
you go.
girlfriend's like, "Oh, you don't like camping?" I'm like, "I've never been camping." She goes, "You wouldn't want to go?" I said, "No, I've seen every single Friday the 13th movie. I'm not going camping."
That's funny. We took a Jeep ride into the middle of nowhere yesterday. My wife said the same thing. Or Saturday. She's like, feels like we're gonna get murdered.
You know what?
Just get a feeling.
Jeff, I go to Central Park.
You
I
know,
feel like I'm in the middle of
there's actually a Camp Crystal Lake, and I forget what state it's in. And there's actually a statue of Jason. Actually, a statue of Jason at the bottom of the lake that they sunk down.
Yeah.
We got a Crystal Lake just right up the road.
There was a Crystal
people
Lake in my
have-
hometown.
Yeah, we had one too.
No.
You know what?
Yep.
He's actually.
You know what's right by me? You know what's right by me? About maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. The Amityville Horror House.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
No. Come on, John. You're forgetting down now. In what is it? Is it a Prospect Park in Brooklyn? The statue of Captain America that they put in there. I think it's a Prospect
I don't know
Park.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got. Now that's kick ass.
that was a cool fucking statue.
They filmed. They
I
filmed
took
a good
picture of
chunk.
that shit. I was like,
They filmed a good chunk of Avengers in Cleveland, in an old like fucking rundown train yard or something.
Oh wow.
Not hard to find one in Cleveland, believe me.
yeah, that's because they knew nobody was gonna bother them over there.
Yes, 100%. That's exactly why they did it. You can drive by there right now. It looks the same as it did in the movie. Still a rundown
A
train.
rundown train station looks
Oh,
just
really?
like New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, New York doesn't look that bad. The
Remember,
movies
he's got
give it
a-
a bad stereotype.
You might
They
want to
really
put
do-
that
they
hate
really do.
mail. I want to put that hate mail
Yeah,
out somewhere.
But you know, it's the New York is always
Yeah.
getting blasted. New York is always getting like blown up, destroyed.
Yeah. New York's always getting a bad rep.
Yeah,
We're not that bad, people. I swear. You
They
know,
do
it's not
take
that bad.
Well, there's some truth to some stereotypes. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I totally agree.
That's why they're
Totally agree.
stereotypes. They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like until you met me, you probably thought when I talked about how good looking Ohio guys are that it was just a, you know, it was just a myth. But I mean,
No. When I
there you
first
go.
met-
Hard
when
to
I
argue
first
it.
met you, okay, Jeff. When I first met you and the scruff and everything, I was like, look at this handsome bastard.
That's true. I was pretty scruffy about that point. That was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I was like, man. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's from Ohio. He's out there. He's chopping wood and fucking killing animals with his bare
Oh, you're not
hands.
wrong. You're not wrong. I don't kill any animals.
Now you look like somebody I took advantage of in prison. Get out of here. Don't lie.
Wow. Wow.
Even I don't even know if I can turn that into a compliment. I'm trying. I'm not sitting there to think about this
He's
one.
so nice. He really is. He's such a sweet man.
Oh man.
But look at it this way, Jeff. I'd have to.
I got a new comment here. Let's see.
Okay, you run pretty fast.
That's a good point.
Rhiannon says about New Yorkers, don't lie, we're awful people. We should be proud.
That's my sister. There you go.
Hey, where's
Speaking
Brennan?
the truth.
Oh, Brendan fell off. No.
Oh, now
He said he was at work. Maybe his boss
Brendan
came in.
needs help.
Josh wants the location of the Amityville house.
Of course he does.
Long Island. It's in Long Island.
John, we're on Long Island.
Oh, we're not. We're in Bensonhurst.
Brooklyn, Queens.
Don't you know where
Brooklyn,
we live?
Queens, Nassau County, and Suffolk County is Long Island.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. Oh, so here we go. I just watched a movie on HBO the other day about the scandal at the Roslyn School. It's like looks like it was northeast of you guys. You ever hear about that? Looks like it was a really
No.
looks like it was a really like what do you want to say, quote unquote, rich school district up there, and the superintendents, everybody embezzled all this money, and there was a movie on HBO the other night. But I looked on the map, and it's looked like it was like kind of northeast of Queens. If that makes any sense. I can't remember the name of the town. It was the school district was Roslyn, but I can't remember.
I mean that's near us.
You should hit her up. She does.
Well, you gotta imagine though.
Let know you're there.
And that distance from you to them, to me, is like going to the grocery store. Like you guys actually live.
Yeah.
You guys actually live.
No,
in
that
I'm actually.
yeah, no, that I think Queens is about I'd say about an hour, right, Frank? It's about an hour's
What?
drive. Queens.
Queens? No. With moderate traffic, I think I could get from here to Queens in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what's the distance?
Actually, from my house to my girlfriend's house is like 20 miles.
That's what I mean. I drive 30 to work
Yeah.
every day in a half hour. Like it's just such a different. So
Yeah, well, like me.
Brendan drove 3 hours and 10 minutes. Like, where the hell is he
And
working?
he's in the same
That
state.
he's got to drive that
He's in
long
the
as a
same
commute.
state. We could go, right, John?
That's
No, we
crazy.
could go from Brooklyn to Lake Ariel to Pennsylvania in what, 2.5 hours? With bad traffic?
Yeah. But you see, like, from us to
there he is.
from us to like
My
Niagara
phone's dying.
Falls, it's like a 6 hour, 8 hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, my iPad's dying too. It's getting there.
Hey, I just wanted to say
Or to-
I got like 2% left before I get cut off again. I had a blast. Thanks for inviting me. And I can't wait to see the next couple episodes of the
Yeah,
show.
man.
Jeff, thanks for not getting back to me. Really appreciate it. I cried a little bit.
I
Just a little bit.
You fucking flake, you.
I
really.
fucking.
You know what happened? You know
It's all
what?
making
Jeff
sense
needs help finding dads
You
worldwide.
baking fucking pineapple upside down.
No, well, it's so funny because I'm literally known as the guy that gets back to everybody. Everybody's like, "No, seriously, Jeff will do it." Like he don't give a fuck. That one got, and it's so funny because he got the same name as my son, so like I remember everything now.
You know what? Next time we invite you on the podcast and you don't show up, and everyone says, "Where's Jeff?" He's got his fucking apron on. He's in the kitchen. That's weird.
He's talking to some guy from Africa thinking
making
it's the
pineapple
basement
upside down
surge.
cake.
Yeah. Had a blast, guys. We'll see you.
man.
Take
Hey,
it easy.
take it easy, Brendan.
Hey, Brendan, thanks for coming
Later.
up, man. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. Nice meeting you guys.
No problem, man.
Take care.
Anytime. See ya.
Yeah, when he said that, I'm like, oh, fuck, it all makes sense now.
And here I thought only women had memory.
Come on,
like
Josh
us.
Gilstrap. If you're still watching, come on. Come on. Let's go. Josh Gilstrap, let's go.
Yeah, you should have Josh on because he
Cinematic
makes me sound like I'm from Brooklyn. That's he's actually from
really?
the South. He's actually from the South. You never met Josh?
Hey, he's from South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Got them southern manners. They're so nice down there. I've been to Virginia. I've been to Tennessee. They're so nice down there.
Yeah, they'll trick
Oh,
you.
I've been all over the South. I've been down to South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, down there.
Because I got family in Tennessee, Georgia, Virginia.
I just sent him the link to get on. Let's see.
Yeah, he'll just drop in your messenger, Josh.
My sister's going back and forth from watching us and watching the fourth Great Ninja War and Naruto, so I can't really be mad at her for that.
Hold on, run that by me again.
Naruto?
Yeah, dude. Naruto is the shit.
Tell her to turn that shit off and just watch us.
No.
Come on, Rhiannon.
No,
what the hell?
All right?
Let's go.
She's watching the fight between Madara and Hashirama. This has been like episodes in the making. Okay, this needs to be watched.
That is Naruto. Naruto is the gayest anime you'll ever fucking watch.
Nah. Come on.
I hate
Seriously,
Naruto.
We've seen some bad animes. Okay?
I struggle watching anime. I struggle with it. It makes my brain feel weird. Like I just can't.
Dude, there's some good ones out there.
Oh, I know. I don't doubt it. Believe me. But there's something about it. I'm like,
She's listening on AirPods.
Yeah, that's because she's a female. She can multitask.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go. There he is, Josh. How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing all right. How you guys doing?
Good, good, man.
I'll bet you like Josh's beard. I knew it.
Another man with a beard.
I fucking knew it.
Oh yeah, I love this beard.
Now that's a beard.
Nowhere.
That is pretty sharp, man.
Thank you. See, I like it. It took me.
Josh, I'd like to apologize ahead of time for anything that Frank says. You know, I can't control him. I don't want you to take offense to it. Please don't stop listening to us because we actually like you guys.
What? I'm looking at Josh right now. It doesn't look like he's scared of rice paper to me.
Hey, I'm not easily offended.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
All right. I apologize
Well,
ahead
we'll
of time.
Nah, they were telling me you do cinematic blind spots. I fucking love movies, bro. Like I spent the better part.
Yeah.
I spent the better part of my childhood with my poppy, and he had a humongous VHS movie collection. I mean, I watched every single Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking The Phantasm, all those B horror movies. I watched every single thing by the time I was 13.
Oh, it's Josh's wheelhouse.
Yes, it is. I saw Jason for the first time when I was like 6.
You know what I mean? To me, in my opinion,
Wow.
the best Nightmare on Elm Street was the first one. The first one was so fucking scary. That shit gave me chills.
No, I agree. The first one is
Yeah,
definitely the
fuck.
scariest. Because they started going with
Stop it.
comedy after that. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was stupid. Dream Warriors was fucking retarded.
It started getting campy.
Yeah, the only time it
Yeah,
got
it
somewhat
started getting
better
campy.
was when they did that Freddy versus Jason, and Freddy was actually a little scary. And the New Nightmare, Wes
Yeah, I like
Craven's
New Nightmare. I like
Freddy
New
looked
Nightmare.
pretty fucking badass.
I've never
The
heard
trench
of those.
coat and the fedora. I was like, if I saw a motherfucker like that,
Oh, Jeff, you got to get on it.
what,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
those
good movies.
great
Got to watch them.
movies. I mean, most of the Jason movies were great, except for Jason X. That shit had me. I was hysterically laughing throughout the entire movie.
Well, I think my problem with Jason X is it's the first time I saw Jason in the theater, so I have a nostalgia factor for that one. So I put it up there. It ain't my top one, but I put it up there I put it up higher than most people.
I love.
That makes sense.
No, dude, Jason Takes Manhattan to me was still like the best one.
That might be because of where you
don't
live.
remember any of
Because I
these.
think that one is shit.
Dude, I love when he's on the roof with the guy with the boxer. The boxer's just lighting him up, lighting him up, lighting him up, and Jason's like,
Yeah.
boom.
No,
So-
I agree. That is a great scene. The problem is that's Jason on a boat, not Jason in Manhattan. And it's also Jason in Canada.
Jason on a boat.
It really is.
It is. I mean,
It
I
is,
think
bro.
like an hour is on a boat that somehow goes from New Jersey over to Times Square somehow. I don't know what kind of lake this is, but okay.
Yeah, because I've watched every type.
Did he
I don't
drive
care-
the
I don't
boat?
care how big-
No,
dude,
he hitched onto the back of the boat when they pulled
yeah,
off.
he was hitchhiking.
It was on cruise control, you know.
Gotcha. That all makes sense now.
I was looking at your Instagram page, and I was seeing all these different posters. I remember the movie Can't Hardly Wait. I saw that. I was like, that's so 90s, that movie.
Absolutely.
I love Seth Green in that. He goes, what the hell is that? It's the Essence of Love candle, bitch. He's like,
Yeah, because they think it's a damn dildo, so it's hilarious.
He's like, it's the Essence of Love candle. But I love those movies.
You guys that can remember these movies, like these lines and shit, that blows me away.
Oh, well, John, when it comes to certain
Yeah,
things,
I mean, Frank was always like Rain Man when it came to movies.
Yeah, Josh is the same way. I listened to the show and I'm like, when I interviewed him, I'm like, how do you do it? He's like, I just remembered. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
oh man, my sister.
There we go. Rhiannon says, "Does Doom count as horror?" Terrified me to my core.
Doom was cool.
Doom
No, I
with The
will
Rock?
argue- Yeah.
Okay, so I never watched that because I heard it was so shitty, so I can't
He said,
actually
okay.
comment fairly on it.
Yeah, but even if they're shitty, you still got to watch
It was a bad movie.
It was a bad movie. To me,
It was a bad movie.
in my
It was
opinion,
it was an interesting movie.
I said this in our last podcast. So this day, I still think Mortal Kombat 1 was the best video game to movie adaptation ever made.
You know what? I love Mortal
No,
Kombat, the
Frank.
first one.
Mario Brothers.
I will fucking stab you.
No.
I will fucking stab you, John. You're only 20 blocks away. I'll walk over. I'll stab you in the heart. I'll call for your wife, all right, and I'll slap your children. I don't
What
care.
do you think? What do you think, Josh? You've always got a nominee for these. What's the best? Tron?
Oh,
Well,
Tron,
that's not was that a video game first?
Tron wasn't really a video game. The video game came out after the movie.
Oh, good. Okay, so that
Yes,
one-
it was. It was a video game. It was for Atari. Tron was for Atari.
Yeah, but the
what-
video game came out after the movie.
I don't
See,
know.
I don't know. If
No,
was
it didn't.
video
The
game, I
Tron
didn't
came out in
know.
the 80s.
The first
Tron
movie?
came out in the 80s.
Yeah,
The first
Tron
Tron
came
was
out in
like
the
82.
80s. Yeah,
I think the
First
yeah,
video
Tron's
game,
like
for
1982. So.
Atari.
yeah, I think the video
And
game
to
was
think though,
because
in
of the movie.
1982, my dad told me in 1982 when he saw Tron, he said those special effects, people were like, "What the fuck?"
Oh no, that was
Yeah, when
great.
you look at it in terms of when that movie came out, that shit's impressive. I mean, it is just to look at it, know when it.
Yeah.
I can remember being a kid when it came out. It was a big deal.
I was -3.
Hey, I'm looking it up on Wikipedia right now. The release for the Tron video game for the Atari system is 1982.
And when the movie come out?
I think it was 82, so
82.
they might have set them together to come out at the
Yeah.
same time.
I would agree.
Yeah, maybe.
You see, John
Yeah.
John always loves to argue with Rain Man, and then he looks shit up, and then he just won't give any answer.
Hey, listen. All right, Wikipedia is always going to be better than you. All right.
Well, yeah, because I have faults.
Wikipedia has faults too. Anybody can put shit in there.
Yeah, like
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I will say, till this day, I still out of like all the before Marvel came out, you know, with the big comic book movies, I will still say that Superman 2 is still one of my favorite superhero movies.
Oh, I watch it yearly. I love it.
All right, John.
Yeah. Now, Superman 2, the one that everybody knows, or Superman 2, the Donner cut?
I have both.
There's two
I have
versions.
both. So it's like
I haven't saw the I've only saw the
Donner cut was pretty
theatrical
good.
version.
the Donner cut was pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
ever watched the
Yeah,
Donner
the-
cut either. I knew it would exist. but
Donner
I don't think I
cut-
watched it.
It's a totally different ending. Like he destroys the Fortress of Solitude, and yeah,
Oh, no
like
shit.
it's
Yeah.
just it's totally different.
Yeah, I like a lot of
Yeah.
things about that movie. They took a few things they get rid of. When he pulls the emblem off his chest and uses it as some sort of net, things like that. They could have done without those. Yeah.
I didn't even understand that as a kid. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know?
And Superman Returns, after the airplane scene, the movie was over for me. It's a Superman movie where he doesn't throw a single punch.
Yeah, it kind of did fall off. When it started.
Does not throw a single punch. I watched the movie. I sat there and I actually watched it again. I was like, it's a Superman movie, and he doesn't punch.
Yeah.
And then when Man of Steel came out, I was like, now this is the fucking Superman.
I like Man of Steel. I like it better than most people. I like it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I liked Man of Steel quite a bit, surprisingly.
I would go so far as to say Michael Shannon is
Yeah.
the second best comic book villain to Heath Ledger.
Right?
Zod?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that
Zod.
was pretty good.
Great as Zod.
Yeah, he's
so great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love
so
it.
great as Zod. And you know
Yeah.
what?
And the original Zod was great.
You know what? People pick on me a lot for this because I'm a fan of both, and I love the Joker. I thought Heath Ledger's anarchist Joker, because that to me was the archetype he was playing, was the anarchist Joker, and he was amazing. You know what I mean? Like I'm a fan of Jared Leto's psychopath Joker because he was just a nut job.
You're right. I've
And-
never heard anybody say that.
I was a fan of it. I liked his portrayal of it, and when you see some of his deleted scenes that they took out,
I did hear that it made a difference.
it does make a difference. And I thought he was cool for what he had to do because that was just that director's interpretation.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I
Because
just think it was.
Jack Nicholson was the gangster. He was the clown prince, almost like Cesar Romero. You know, he was a clown. He was funny. He was campy, and occasionally he'd just get violent at the drop of a hat. Heath Ledger was just awesome. He was like in the zone.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto was just nuts. He was like
Yeah.
that 1970s, early 80s psychopath Joker. Just a fucking crazy nut job.
I just don't like any Joker that's out hung up on the chicks because that's just not Joker. Joker, he never gave two shits about chicks ever.
No,
You know, I'll always have a problem with that.
This woman.
Yeah. Like.
I mean, I didn't like Jared Leto's Joker at all.
I didn't.
I liked Heath Ledger's Joker the best.
Well, I mean,
I do blame the director for Jared Leto because I think
Sure.
he's a good enough actor to pull it off. I just think the director went the wrong way.
They
with it.
butchered him.
that whole movie's dog shit. That's
That's because
just
it's two movies. It's two movies that they
Yeah.
slapped together.
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
You know, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was nice to see some of the characters on there. Margot Robbie totally stole the show for me, though. She just because I saw both her movies. I saw a Suicide Squad and I saw the Harley Quinn movie, and she stole the show.
Yeah, she
She's
does a great job. I don't love that version of Harley Quinn, but it's not. She does a perfect job at that version of Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, she makes a great Harley Quinn. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I like the Batman the animated series type of Harley Quinn a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Margot's, I mean, she did what she was supposed to do perfectly. I don't blame anything on her.
Yeah, that was actually great. There was another one I was thinking about because we were commenting on the comic book movies. You know, I was a huge supporter of Batfleck. I really was.
Yeah.
John wasn't sure, and I told him. I said, "Dude, watch this. I'm telling you."
I
I'm telling
hated
you.
him.
And you know what? I wish I could have been there because I think that's one of the few movies that me and John didn't see together. Like,
He's the only one I
Yeah.
and that warehouse scene.
ever felt was trying to
That
be a
warehouse
Batman.
scene was
He's
just
the only one I ever felt.
right there. That was Batman. That was
I like the fight with Superman. I love it.
the
I love
first
Bill-
Superman was cool, but that warehouse
Yeah.
scene.
Except for why the fight ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah. Martha! What?
Wait, your name's Martha too? Did we just become best friends? Yep. I mean, like,
Yeah.
seriously,
I know, 100%.
that's what it is.
From that second on,
It kills me. It kills me because Man of Steel was great.
yeah.
Batman v Superman was kind of, it was good
Had its
overall.
moments.
Wonder Woman was fantastic. Justice League.
I
And then
think
Aquaman was great.
See, when I rewatched Wonder Woman,
I actually watched Justice League last night.
Yeah, the whole at the end, the whole fight with Ares and stuff, that gets away from me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why they always
Yeah.
got to go. Like they got a great movie going. They're like, let's throw the biggest, baddest villain we can ever think of in there. Like there was no reason to have Doomsday and Batman vs Superman. No reason
No.
whatsoever.
No, what I was hoping for.
Well, they wanted to kill him.
I know, but
Yeah,
what I
but-
was hoping for was, remember, John, was like World's Finest. You know what I mean? Batman, Superman team up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping for something like that
Right.
from the animated series back in the 90s when they teamed up against Lex Luthor and the Joker. That would be
Yeah.
fucking cool. There's no reason to make them fight. I was like, but then they had the older, more grittier Batman, and I was like, you know, I kind of like Ben Affleck.
They should have used Batman figuring out how to beat Superman in Justice League because that's more of a Justice League thing. You know, he had a way to beat all these guys, even though he was the normal dude. That was the
People
whole
always
thing.
make comments on how the Justice League is there fighting Steppenwolf, and Wonder Woman and Aquaman are struggling, and Superman comes in, he's like, "What? Shut up!"
Yeah.
Pimp smacks him. But it's like it's true though. People always say, "Oh," I said because he's Superman. I'm a Batman fan to my core. John knows me. I'm a huge Batman fan. But if Superman ever
Yeah.
just turned around and said, "You know what? Fuck all of you. Who's stopping him?"
Batman. He always had the trick. That was the whole thing.
Yeah. But see, Superman knows that Batman's going to be
Yeah.
the first one to stop him. So what's he going to do? He's going to go to the atmosphere and just burn his whole fucking house to the crater.
So speaking of American heroes, I'm going to put Josh on the spot here. We were talking about your latest show today, and we were talking about we were talking about RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Yeah, we don't know if we feel this. Yeah, you guys were talking about
on
the
your
action.
on your action show, on your
Yeah,
action.
we
episode.
were talking
Dude,
about it.
RoboCop is great.
No, I'm talking about the remake of RoboCop is shit.
We think you like the remake better than
Oh.
maybe we do.
No, I said I liked the remake.
He was saying that he's got so many thoughts about our episode this
No,
morning.
I liked the remake, but the original RoboCop was great, dude.
Oh yeah, the
No, I
original
agree
was
with
great.
that. I
It
agree
was
with the
Dick
original.
Jones. It's Dick Jones.
Yes.
I love Ronnie Cox. I love. the
Yes,
actor.
Ronnie Cox is awesome in that movie. I agree.
You know what?
It's
'Cause
when
I
you-
love- Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it was when you said you liked the RoboCop remake. I was like, oh,
I
and I
enjoyed
don't like the black suit. I don't think it fits. The whole thing is he's supposed to be part machine. Machines are always silver. I mean, it's just he has that classic look. I was like, ugh.
But you know what? I said I enjoyed the remake. But, you know, I liked the first two RoboCops. I liked part 3 when they switched it up to what's his name, Robert John Burke.
Robert John Berg, yeah.
When he became RoboCop, I was like, yeah, I was kind of iffy on the third one. The first two were great. Peter Weller's the man.
Agreed.
When I saw
He's
him
still a
in-
creepy bad guy.
Oh, dude, he was so cool.
Yeah.
He's so cool. He was in Sons of Anarchy in one of the seasons. He was
Oh,
a cool
really?
dude.
He was good in
Yeah.
Dexter. He had a season in Dexter. He was really
Yeah,
awesome.
he did.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Dexter. I love
Yeah.
Dexter.
Dexter
Me
had
too.
a lot of cool bad guys. I mean, I think
Yeah.
John Lithgow's probably my favorite
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
season he was on,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
he was the best.
Yeah.
They had one bad season.
Dexter was cool.
But Dexter
Dexter had a stupid ass ending though.
Yeah, I still
Yeah, it did.
struggle with that.
I
I was
like
let down.
to say Terminator Dark Fate. That's like Dexter continued because that's when they go find Arnold, he looks like he's a lumberjack living in the woods or something. So I say that's the ending of Dexter.
I enjoyed Dark Fate though. Dark Fate was cool.
Dark Fate was
yeah.
good. I think bringing back
haven't
Linda
seen it
Hamilton is what
It was
did
better than Genesis.
Yeah,
I haven't watched
I haven't saw it
Genesis.
yet. I'm pretty excited to see it. I love the Terminator movies.
It was way better than Genesis.
Can I just say, okay, for Jamie Lee,
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
I'll be right back. Dear Paul.
I was waiting for it.
this guy Josh, man, he's been busting my chops all day with this hashtag, trying to get this thing trending on Twitter and Instagram.
anywhere. Just make a trend.
Welcome to the First Amendment,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
What happened to Josh? What happened to Jeff? Oh
He said
no!
he was going to do
Okay.
something.
He said he was pausing for a moment. He went to go get a piece of cake. Right?
Close.
Oh.
Cake in a
Bring me
can.
back some pineapple upside down.
You know,
That's what my wife
Jeff,
said.
my favorite cake, Jeff. My favorite cake is the same cake that me and my grandma have every year for our birthday. Is a Black Forest cake.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That sounds wonderful.
We get that every year for our birthday. It's dark chocolate cake with the cherries Jubilee in there and fresh whipped cream. It is fucking delicious.
My wife said tonight when your guys' show started, she said, every time I listen to those guys, I just want to eat pizza. Because you guys had the episode where you talked about the Brooklyn pizza. We just can't get it out of our head.
John, when are we going to go get pizza? I know you're not scared of the coronavirus. Come on, let's go get pizza.
Yeah, when the quarantine's done.
Quarantine's done.
The pizzeria is not even open.
Pizzeria is. I'll bring you some pizza. You want a Big Mac? The McDonald's by my house is still open.
Yeah, pizzeria sucks.
McDonald's is still open by my house.
It's all right.
Josh, what's your food? What's your food down where you're at? What's the cuisine?
I'm not. I don't eat a lot of true Southern food. I don't agree. A lot of gravy on everything.
Like barbecue.
He said a lot of gravy.
Barbecue. Yeah, barbecue.
You gotta have some good barbecue down there.
We do have good barbecue.
I love me some barbecue.
Some nasty shit called hash. I really don't know what that is. Yeah.
I know it. Oh, I love corned beef hash.
Yeah, so do I. I'm a hash fan.
What do you mean? Yeah, corned beef hash is good. Roast beef hash is even better.
Yeah, I like them. Yeah, I like them both.
Oh, see, y'all be good down here then.
Oh no, I like Southern cooking big time.
You know what's disgusting? Grits. Grits is fucking gross.
Grits are wonderful.
Dude, how could you?
Gross.
Dude, how could you say grits are bad? My cousin Vinny is fucking rolling over in his grave right now.
How you know what? Out of the four of us, how have we never talked about that movie? Because that is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Wow, my cousin Vinny?
Oh
I
my
can't talk about that. Oh shit, what did I do? Okay, I fixed it. I can't talk about that movie because you know what it is? Because those are my people. He talks like that. He's like, oh, you stick out like a sore thumb around here. Oh yeah, you blame.
Oh no, it's great.
Shit.
Feels like you're supposed to have the host with you, but
Yeah, I know.
So if you went down and visited Josh in South Carolina, it would be exactly like my cousin Vinny.
If I went to go visit Josh and down where he is, 1, we're getting snacks, and 2, we're watching movies, and 3,
you're watching horror movies. I can tell you that.
Why not? I'll watch horror.
You're probably gonna also get killed because of your mouth.
Oh, we lost him. That's it. He said, "Oh shit, he's coming to visit." I'm out.
He was afraid you had his address.
Oh man, I wish we had more viewers. We only got 4 people watching.
Brad Campbell thinks grits are gross. Maybe, I think. Are you sure, Brad?
Yes, grits are very gross, Brad. Thank you very much.
Grits
Thank
with
you.
some butter on them, with some butter, some salt, and cracked
Oh
black pepper.
yeah.
I know. See. Yeah,
No.
Shush.
Disgusting.
Jeff likes when I talk dirty to him like that. Okay, just wait. I'm getting him going. After this podcast, I'm gonna send him upstairs.
We do.
I'm gonna send him upstairs to his wife. Good night, Charlie. That's it. I love country fried steak with the sawmill gravy.
Oh yeah, we just had
country fried steak is good.
We just had this weekend. Actually, we had the leftovers tonight. We had country fried boar steaks with country gravy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, our brother-in-law.
Where'd you get
Hey,
boar?
John, how do you see the people who are logged in? Only you can
Click
see
on your live comments over there. My brother-in-law shot it. They went hunting down in Georgia. I think he got it in Georgia.
That's worldwide. He's pretty sure and correct. Fuck grits.
Now he's definitely getting hate. He's definitely getting hate mail now.
Dad's worldwide. Yeah, here comes that hate mail.
Remind me to send some hate mail.
Yeah, really. With this grits thing. It's really, I had no idea how divisive grits were.
Your wife is threatening.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Jeff.
Yeah,
you know what happened?
Well,
yeah, I don't know what happened.
You think you're running from Frank.
You got that Southern Wi-Fi, man. They don't care if you don't have it.
Nah, we got pretty good down here. I'm good. I think I hit the back button on accident. But I know everybody thinks I'm weird because I'm from the South and I hate grits. So fuck grits. Tastes like little bits of sand.
Do you at least like sweet tea?
Oh well, no, I love sweet tea.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. God.
I lived down in Florida for a time, and I always had a gallon of Publix sweet tea
this
down
was the fridge.
in my fridge.
You open up mine and John's fridge, you had a gallon, 2 gallons of sweet tea, a 2 liter of Coke, orange juice, okay, orange juice, a bottle of alcohol, whatever we were into that day, pancake mix, and fucking fresh fruit.
Nice.
Good.
And a 6-pack of Surge.
John makes the best pancakes in the world. He makes them pancakes with love.
Don't get my wife started on the pancakes,
That's
please.
She's upset.
Please,
She's
don't
upset
get
because
us started.
she can't make them as good as you. And she's also upset because you don't make them for her. And she's like, he never made me pancakes.
Brendan said, "Break it, Jeff."
She's like, he never made me pancakes. How come he made you pancakes? I said, well, I guess I was just better than you were.
You're if you like grits, Heather, you're welcome anytime. John,
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
John's eating Wendy's. That's on Ohio.
That's all right, man. Jeff, I was gonna bring you some pizza, man.
She goes,
I was gonna bring you
she
pizza.
made a comment, John. She made a comment.
Oh no, we're getting John chicken wings. That's right. We're getting John chicken wings and burgers.
Oh man, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that one time. I went out and I bought like a 30-pack of wings, and I hacked them in half. All right, and then you soak them. You soak them in cold water with kosher salt and lime juice. You brine them. You rinse them. You do egg flour with the seasoned flour, and you fry them up in a big fucking thing of oil. And then you take the buffalo sauce, put that in the pot, add a half a stick of butter. Boom, because the butter.
Oh yeah.
The butter makes the hot sauce creamier, and you pour that shit on top. Homemade buffalo wings.
Right. We do a big chicken wing party every summer down here. Homemade sauces, deep fry the wings. It's fucking amazing. It's a good time.
Man, I love to cook. I cook. I bake. I have a good time with it. I find it therapeutic. Like if I'm having a bad day and you come to my house and there's muffins, okay, I'm having a bad day.
That's better than punching holes in the wall. I mean, that's much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do that. I used to do that.
I get drunk and make podcasts.
You do that every
Yeah,
Friday
man.
night.
Hey, thumbs up. We do it every Thursday.
Yeah, you kidding me? Every time I do a podcast with John, by the time I get home, man, I'm pissing green.
Oh yeah. Where's the surge tonight? I didn't even see it.
Where's the surge tonight? We're on lockdown.
He drank it all.
We're on I'm on surge conservation. Okay.
I got you.
That shit's a precious commodity. I'm telling you, people come to my house. I'm like, take whatever you want, just leave the surge. We're taking your children. Go ahead.
Josh, were you guys able to do your show tonight?
Yeah, we recorded before this. He's trying to get it uploaded now.
Sweet. I saw he was on here. I figured you did. I know how it is. You never want to like count your chickens before they hatch, kind of thing.
Yeah, we got it.
He gets angry. He puts on an apron.
What's the new episode about, Josh?
I'm actually on Brad that was just in here. I'm going on his podcast to talk about Old Boy, Korean film.
Oh, the original?
Yeah, not that remake, not that shit.
No, the original was fucking great.
So
it was brutal, man. That shit was fucking great.
Yo.
Because I saw the remake first, and then I heard it was a remake, but then I heard it was a remake, so then I found the original because this guy I used to work with, this guy Jordan, huge movie buff, huge movie and anime buff, huge collector. So he told me about it, and he brought in the original Korean film, and I watched it. And I was just like, I was sitting there like this.
Yes.
Where can we find this, Josh? Is it on any of the streaming services right now?
If you have, I don't know if you guys know what Canopy is. I watched it on Canopy just because I didn't feel like digging out my old DVD somewhere.
I'll look it up, see if I can find it.
Oh shit!
It's through your library. God damn. If you go to your local library, they have streaming services, and sometimes they'll have Canopy.
Well, I got one right through I can get anything through the stream at home, so I'll check it. That's a good idea. I hadn't even thought about that. Anything that's at the library, we can just stream it.
That's right. Me and John have mentioned before on our podcast, we do not promote pirating videos, okay?
No, absolutely not.
No,
No.
pirating is bad. It's illegal. Don't do it.
That's
No.
why if you can't
Bad.
afford a single service, go to your library. They have streaming services, and I highly recommend Tubi. It is a free app. Yes, they have ads, but holy shit, is their collection
There you go.
vast.
I was just talking to John about this too. I'm like I don't know what to watch. I got Prime, I got Bougie Hulu, and then people say, "What's Bougie Hulu?" I go, "It's Hulu without the ads." I got Disney Plus, I got Netflix, I got all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know what to watch first.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to see your monthly bills, Frank. I really am.
What are you talking about? I go 50-50. I go halvesies.
I've been pretty impressed with Disney Plus. I'm glad I got it.
Yeah, I was
Gotta
just
move this a little closer.
watching the Winter Soldier earlier today.
Ooh.
To this day, I'm convinced Winter Soldier has the best fight choreography out of almost any Marvel film.
100%. As far as, yeah, I would agree with that.
Fight choreography was amazing.
Yeah, I like, I think they use the same guy. I don't know, Josh might. He knows these guys off the top of his head. But in Civil War, when it's Captain America and Winter Soldier and they're in the apartment.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Civil War when he goes and finds him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was a great fight. Great fight and chase scene.
But them fighting in the street though, in Winter Soldier, that whole knife fight and the way he switched hands and kept going, I was like, that was dope.
Totally
I was like, and when the movies progressed more, I'm like, where's that Cap? Where's that Cap?
That's why I said they always jump to these extra world characters that nobody can beat, and it takes all that street level stuff away. That's why we need a real Daredevil movie. Street level fight scenes.
Yeah, because when Cap fought Ultron, that was great too, because Cap didn't give a fuck. Ultron's like, "You're annoying me." Cap's like, "I don't care."
No, the last fight scene against Thanos in Endgame was pretty fucking cool.
Dude, some of my friends get mad at me when I say this, but I'm like, Cap used Mjolnir better in like 10 minutes than Thor did in like 3 movies.
Agreed.
Cap was like, I'm the god now. He's like, look at me, I'm the god.
Yeah, I thought that was super cool how they did that. That's a good point.
It was great. I mean, seriously, he's got the shield and the fucking hammer. I was like, this is gonna. But I was going crazy in the movie theaters. I waited fucking 10 years to hear that. When he was like, Avengers, he was like, assemble. I was in the movie theater like, fuck these people up. Fuck them up.
Yep. And then they all split up. It was kind of a weird moment. If you watch it, he tells them to assemble, and then they split up immediately.
I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was great. I was like, I had chills. My hair was standing up. I had chills.
Yeah, it was neat. It was a neat experience.
I was like, I waited years to see that. Years.
Jeff, you know you're going out of my wheelhouse with all this comic book talk. This is Adam's side of the movie industry.
What's that, Josh?
Come on, Josh.
I mean, I haven't seen all of them. I am not caught up on my comic book movies.
Yeah, Josh isn't a comic book enthusiast like we are.
Okay, let's talk about horror then, because a movie that scared the shit out of my wife was The Conjuring.
Good.
And that movie was pretty legit.
Which movie?
Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
I love The Conjuring.
You know, a movie scared the shit out of me the first time I watched it, and I wasn't scared for a lot of years from horror movies. But when I watched Event Horizon with Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill, the first time I watched that movie, freaked me the fuck out. Like, legit scared me.
I don't know this movie.
Isn't that more like a science fiction movie?
It was like sci-fi horror.
Yeah, sci-fi horror, yeah.
But it literally scared me. Like, there was points in there I was like, whoa. Like,
I feel like I need to go back and visit that. I've only seen it once, and it was a long time ago. I don't remember that one as well. So,
because I hate when they say horror movie, like horror movie, and then it's like Alien Resurrection. That's not horror.
No.
If
Yeah.
Ron Perlman,
See, like The
Oh,
Conjuring,
what was
The
that talking
Conjuring messed us up because it was based on like a true story, kind of, with the Warrens, you know,
Warren,
and it's just that's my wife was just all freaked out. She didn't sleep for like 2 nights.
yeah. You know what was good though? American Horror Story season with Roanoke. Roanoke was pretty scary. It had some real moments.
I didn't see that.
Roanoke
I didn't
was
see
pretty
that.
good, and part 2, Asylum.
Asylum.
To me,
I like
is the best
Asylum.
one.
I like Asylum a lot. Yeah.
Still this
I
day, I
agree.
still think it's the best season they ever did.
For me, it's my favorite too. I pick
Right?
Asylum over any of them. Yeah.
You know, the only reason I give credit to Hotel is because Lady Gaga played a fucking great character.
She did, but overall, I didn't like that season that much.
No,
But yeah,
me-
she did a good job. Yeah.
She did a good job, but the season overall, not so much. Asylum was still the best. It was
Yeah.
so good. It was so good because I love what's his name, Zachary Quinto.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
so
yeah.
upset when they took him off the show because he's fucking great. But you know, he
Yep.
went to go do.
Yeah.
Spock. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a pretty good Spock. I hate to say it.
He's a great spot. You know, you couldn't get a better remake. You know what? We didn't talk about that in the remakes. Because Star Trek movies are remakes. I haven't thought about that, Josh.
Well, I'm not a big enough Star Trek fan, so I'm not going to
I wasn't either.
Well,
Actually,
I'm a Trekkie versus Star Wars. I'm definitely a Trekkie.
I am
I like
on neither
them
side.
both.
And say I'm on neither
Yeah,
side.
I don't-
Just take either. Or,
I never
take it
understood
or
why you
leave it
had
on
That
both
made
of
me
them.
laugh. The shit that made me laugh was when Rogue One came out, and people at work were talking about Rogue One and how fucking fantastic it was.
It
how
was
followed-
fantastic.
How it followed the book, you know, and the canon perfectly. And like, oh man, it was so good. I hope they make a sequel. I said, yeah, it's called A New Hope.
Yeah, that it literally butts up to it. How could they make a sequel? And everybody.
It's like everybody dies.
Wait a minute.
It's like-
Spoiler alert, Brendan. Everybody dies.
But it's funny though because
Spoiler alert!
when you watch A New Hope, they tell you that
No.
people died to get this information.
Yeah, it was the whole
They
point of
tell
it.
you that in A New Hope, and then in Rogue One, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so sad. Everyone died." Did you not see the original?
So, Josh, what's your favorite sci-fi horror movie? Just a good one.
I would probably go for the classic, like Alien.
Yeah,
And then
I
if you want to get into sci-fi action horror, Aliens, because I think it's surpassed.
I love
Alien,
Aliens.
good movie.
Definitely.
I love Aliens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man,
think you brought up
kidding me?
Aliens that night we were talking sequels.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
we did.
So did I. I loved it. Game over, man. Fucking Bill Paxton.
Game over. Yep.
That's Hudson.
Oh, he was great in that movie. Oh my god.
Game
He's
over,
great.
man.
Yeah, dude's money.
That's all right. I'm going to keep it going. What up, girl?
He said, "Who actually reads Star
Was
Wars?"
that your crazy dad?
I read Star Wars.
Not me.
I read Star Wars books. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I just have never read one.
Oh, my wife commented on The Conjuring. My wife said this about The
That's
Conjuring.
Okay. Your wife will go out in the middle of the night in Pennsylvania and fight a bear, but she watches The Conjuring, she'll sleep with a light on.
It's a good point.
Yep.
There's a bit of hypocrisy there. So, Josh, what's the difference? Is there a difference? Like, I was close. What's like a horror movie?
Hey, look, Brendan, I'm just going to let you know, you come to my show, we don't put a spoiler alert on anything, and we spoil the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
Beginning to end.
So blame Josh, Brendan.
Yeah, see that I was saying before, spoilers don't bother me because I'm still gonna go and watch it because I want to see how the movie is. I'm still gonna watch it.
So, like our movies, like we talked about, like Friday the 13th and all those, are those considered horror? Because it feels
Those
like
are horror, bro. No, that's horror.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
horror.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just the subgenre slasher in the horror genre.
Yeah.
All right. See, Josh, you're a big horror guy.
Yeah.
What did you really think of the Rob Zombie? Was it Rob Zombie's Halloween's?
Yes, Rob Zombie's Halloween's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to preface it with, I mean, I love Halloween, but I am not like diehard Halloween fan. So I can enjoy Rob Zombie with what he did with Halloween for what it is.
Be right back.
And I know that. Oh shit. Okay. So I didn't hate him like a lot of people. Now, the first time I saw Halloween 2, H2 or whatever he did, I could not stand that movie because it just looked like a long ass Rob Zombie music video. And honestly, I still get tired of the fact that he brings his wife into every fucking movie he does. He needs to stop that shit. She's not that
Well,
great.
he does that because she gives him sex.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of has to. He's obligated.
I
I agree with
watched
that.
I watched the Halloween. I don't watch enough of them, know them all, but it's probably been 10 years or so ago, and they were in the asylum, and there was kids that went there for a game show, something like that. Does that sound?
I mean, they were doing a live show. I think that's the one with Busta Rhymes when they were.
I was gonna say that sounds like Resurrection, where they were doing like a reality TV show inside them. It was inside the Myers house
Because they were basically taking a spin off of that MTV show that was popular at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
I really enjoyed what's his name? It was a Friday the 13th movie when they did when they were doing a revamp with what's his name wasn't it from Supernatural? Jared Padalecki.
Okay, the Friday 13th remake. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't hate that.
That Jason though, that was cool. That was
I kind of like
dude.
Derek Mears makes a good Jason. Yeah, that's Derek Mears. He makes a good Jason. I agree with that.
Yeah, I kind of like that movie.
I grew up with Kane Hodder.
I did too. Jason. Well, hey, I mean, I got Jason tattooed on my arm, and I have Kane Hodder's signature right under the mask, tattooed on my arm. So
I saw that.
Along with Freddy Krueger and Robert Englund tattooed on the top. So.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? He was a big dude though, Kane.
Yeah, he is.
Dude. I liked. I did enjoy that Friday the 13th. I thought it was cool. I mean, when you heard Jason walking around, I was like, poof, poof. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that movie. I just watched it not that long ago. I tell you,
I was like, how come they didn't do more of that? I was like, what the hell? And then they wound up making more of these Halloween movies, but there was a more recent Halloween movie with Jamie Lee Curtis. Is like an older Laurie.
An older guy, an older man, an older gentleman.
An older gentleman, yeah, apparently, according to John.
Oh, but, spoiler alert, Brendan. Jamie Lee
and she had the whole house. She had the whole house fucking set up, the panic room and everything. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it a lot. The only problem is the way they did it is that they erased every other sequel from the series.
Yeah.
So if you take all that history of it out, he spent a couple because if you take out part 2, he's not her sister. They're not sister and brother. That came in part 2. So there's no reason for her to go through those extremes links to be prepared for this guy that came one night and killed a grand total of 4 people by erasing the history. So I still enjoy the movie. Don't get me wrong. I love that movie. I can't wait for Halloween Kills and then Halloween Ends. But it just seems she went to a little bit extreme if that's not even her brother coming for her. Because if you erase that history, that doesn't happen. But going back to Friday the 13th, I will tell you this. They are in a legal battle. They cannot make any more right now.
I hate that shit. I seriously hate that shit. Because, I love the fact that Disney took over Marvel. It just upset me because all those Marvel shows on Netflix. I gotta get my dog. All the Marvel shows on Netflix were which is great. Daredevil to me was fantastic.
Yeah, I love Daredevil. I watched all of Daredevil. I didn't watch the second season of Luke Cage. I didn't like Jessica Jones that much, so
it was okay. I liked Daredevil and Luke Cage the best. I liked Iron Fist the least. I feel like they really dropped the ball on Iron Fist, and I don't really blame the actor because they rushed it, so he had really no conditioning.
Okay. See, I don't know much about the character, so I didn't have as big a problem as everybody else did. It's definitely not up Luke Cage or Daredevil level, but I didn't like Jessica Jones. But like I said, I'm not familiar with the character, so
Jessica Jones is basically like superhero CSI.
Oh, okay.
Is that a Shih Tzu?
Oh, Brendan's right. Who was talking about Iron Fist?
Yeah, Iron Fist wasn't that good.
No, Brendan. No, that was terrible.
Because I don't blame Finn Jones. I don't blame him. They rushed it. He wasn't well prepared. He wasn't in the proper shape.
But he's not even made for that role.
He went from playing the Knight of Flowers to playing Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Because he was on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
I've never
Henry
watched Game of Thrones.
He was Henry Baratheon's lover. You know, he went from playing, you know, from playing the Knight of Flowers to going to play that.
Yeah, that was a very disappointing series. And it started off, I thought it was going to be good. And whew, they should have got somebody who actually knew karate and went from there.
Karate.
Karate.
Well, I'll tell you, Jay, if you want
Oh,
to see
shit.
good fight choreography, watch the Raid movies on Netflix.
I am going to. I've got them queued up. Ever since you recommended them, I've got them queued
Tell
up.
you,
I love
Which ones?
the Raid and the Raid 2. They're out of Indonesia. The fight scenes in those movies, God, man.
Dude,
Yeah, I
but
love
how could you sleep on Tony Jaa though in Ong Bak? Those are some brutal Muay Thai fight scenes.
And they took the guy from the Raid and they put him with Tony Jaa and they put him with Tiger Chin and made a movie called Triple Threat because all three of those are so bad. Now, Triple Threat turned out not to be that great of a movie.
See, I
but
watch all those old kung fu movies too, man.
Oh.
You know the what's it called the fucking was it the Chambers? Ah, god damn it, I can't remember. The Five Deadly Venoms. I watched that. I watched Drunken Master, the original with
Oh,
Jackie Chan,
yeah,
the
that's
first one.
cool.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, I love Donnie Yen. I love Donnie Yen. He's fast. He's good. He's actually a decent actor.
He's the one that plays Ip Man, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Ip Man.
Ip Man was really good.
You know, those ones are some great fight choreography.
I
When
thought
he
it was about a guy working in the IT department, to be honest with you. That was IT guy. True story.
What? It's spelled IP, Jeff.
Oh, that makes
Not IT.
more sense now.
It was the guy who trained Bruce Lee.
No, I ain't gonna watch.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna watch that. Oh, really?
Yeah. Ip Man is the guy who trained Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch it. It's a movie or a series?
It's a movie. It's three movies.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say
The
yeah,
first
3 or
one,
4, yeah.
the first one though is the first one's superbly acted. Like it's
Man.
just fantastic.
I watched a Bruce Lee documentary about 3 weeks ago. Man, that dude's just a fascinating dude, man.
Dude,
Bruce Lee was awesome.
he's right in the background, John.
Yeah, see? Up
Yeah.
on my easel.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. My dad told me Bruce Lee. His kick was clocked. I think at 70 miles an hour. His fucking roundhouse. His roundhouse.
Wow.
Only
Kick. In Enter the Dragon. If anyone remembers Enter the Dragon, when he kicked that guy in the head, and it was just like, you know, it was the dummy, but you saw how fast he kicked him in the head. They slowed down the film for that kick.
Then there's the classic story where the guy showed up to. I can't remember the story right off the bat, but he like showed up to the movie or wanted to do a movie, and he kicked him back like 6 feet into like a wooden chair and threw a chair or something. There's some crazy story and they're like, okay, you're the guy. I can't remember what it is now, but it was just there's legendary stories.
You know, like Bruce was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was pretty sad about Brandon too, because like I'm a huge fan of The Crow, and when I watched The Crow, I was watching that movie and watching
Crow's a good
it
movie.
because I watched him in Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire was just
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
You know, it was just testosterone, just crazy B movie, just action.
Oh yeah.
And he could throw hands. He could do choreography. But in The Crow, he acted. He was an actor.
I think he's great.
I was like, wow. That fucking movie is just wow.
There's a comic book movie that might actually be better.
Did he get killed in the middle of the first one or the second one?
He died during the filming of the first Crow movie in the big scene.
Yep.
When he's on the table, the big dining room table, and they're shooting. Because it was a low budget movie, they didn't have the proper safety people, and a blank round was left in one of the guns, and they got projected out, killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just sad though.
Wow.
Frank's right. It was an accident.
Yeah.
I mean, total
And I haven't watched it yet, but there's a show on Shudder called Cursed Films where they go behind the scenes of a bunch of them.
Oh,
they
wow.
do an episode on The Crow, and apparently they like show see or pictures from what happened. Like a lot of people were actually kind of turned off by it because they show legit photos of the accident and stuff. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't comment personally on it.
I'd like to see that. I'm morbidly into that shit. You know.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
they got
I like to
they
see
Is
got.
that why you grew the beard?
that.
He who does not have the beard cannot mention the beard. Okay.
I don't shave a beard. I just take it off. I just it's still out there.
Oh, he just takes it off. Yeah.
It'll be
I was
back.
gonna say, Jeff, the
Saves
first
it for
time
later.
we interviewed with you had a beard.
I grow
Yeah,
when,
man.
when I'm training for the Arnold. I grow it. I start growing it in about November.
Is that what it was that you? Okay, because I was say when we interviewed with
see,
you had a beard, and then the next week it was gone.
That was you.
This is the real man stuff. This is the year-round beard. All you do is just trim it down.
No, yours
This
is a
is
little
the-
pussy beard compared to Josh's.
I say this is the
well,
quarantine's
this
on,
is-
and I can't get it trimmed.
Yeah, see, I trim mine down because when I don't, it gets bushy. Like mine doesn't grow long; it grows like this.
Okay.
You gotta comb it.
Dude,
You gotta brush it.
Man, I was combing it, I was brushing it, I was scrubbing it, I was caressing it, loving it, talking to it, everything. Okay, it just does what it wants to do.
Every time I start growing my beard out, people just try to buy meth from me. I don't think that's a good sign.
All right, John. You know my family. You know my family genealogy. Okay, when people say, "Damn, how did you grow that beard so fast?" I look at them and I say, "It's called Jew." Okay, that's what it is.
Well, Jeff, I have the opposite problem with you because if I shave my beard, I wind up just looking like a butch lesbian, so that doesn't work out for me.
I even got the hair going.
You do remind me of a young Jamie Lee Curtis.
I shaved last night, and I came out to the bedroom to my wife, and she's like, "Wow, you look like 10 years younger," because I have all grays in my beard. You know.
It makes you look distinguished, man. It makes you look like fucking noble. All right, you look good with it. Sorry.
See,
You look like an FBI agent. Trying not to look like an FBI agent.
when I had my beard, I was sitting at the computer just combing my beard.
I went out and I got like this nice shea butter beard shampoo. I got this nice beard oil. I got
I get the oil. Yeah.
I got a comb for it. It smells nice, you know.
Nah.
And my girlfriend likes it. She's like, I love the beard. I'm like, okay.
And that's what matters right there.
Yeah. See, my wife won't let me grow it out long enough for me to get the oils. I want to get the
Tell
oils.
me, John, do me a favor.
I want to grow it out.
All right, because we can only see your upper body on camera. Reach down in your pants. You have balls? You have balls, right? Grow your fucking beard. I just want to know when you
Wow.
We'll take your word for it, John. We'll take your word for it. So, Josh, what do you got coming up next week? What's your?
I think it's May. We're getting ready for summer. We got Summer Wars coming out. Another animated movie from the Adam pick that I had never seen before.
Nice. I like Adam's movies because he's got such a unique take on movies that it really is a blind spot. You know what I mean? Because of his love of anime. So I kind of like it. It's not. I never know what's coming.
That's true with him. Yeah, he wanted to get me back because he went about 4 months without an animated movie. So this will be his third animated in a row.
Yeah, and I mean, you think you'll ever slip a comic book animated movie in there? I'm just saying.
Comic book animated movie? Well, Jeff, I'll give you a hint. We're doing, granted, it's not going to be Marvel and DC. We're doing an unconventional style, but we're doing a superhero type month in June. But it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be our style.
I don't care.
You want to watch an anime? You want to watch an anime? You got to watch Guy. Watch Guy the Awakening.
Dude, don't watch Guy.
Josh is laughing, so I don't know where to take
I don't know. I'm laughing because they're back and forth. They can't agree, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Guy the Awakening.
Don't
Gotta watch it.
I believe, Josh, that was you and Adam that were talking about one that you weren't.
You want to watch a good anime? Watch the Samurai 7. Samurai 7's a good anime. Watch fucking Naruto. Watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay.
No, fuck Naruto.
Right? Those
Full Metal Alchemist.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know
Do
any of
not
these
watch
titles.
that. Do
I'm
not
with
watch
you.
that.
I'm with you, John.
Adam would probably love this part of the conversation.
Yes, I
This
know
is
he
his
would.
wheelhouse.
Yeah, you guys. Yes, he gets excited. That's cool though. That's what makes it awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, because he likes. He also likes the Disney movies and stuff too. I actually like the Disney animated movies, the old ones, the new ones, like whatever. I'm not.
Why doesn't that surprise
Yeah.
me?
Right. Why would?
Now I know what he's doing when he's baking his fucking cake. Now he's singing to animals.
Speaking of animals,
There's a dog. It's the dog. What's the dog's name?
Okay?
this is
What's the
Mia,
name? What's the name of the dog?
Mrs. Mia Wallace.
Mrs. May Wallace. Hi. Hi.
What did Maui say? Huh?
She comes
What did
down
Maui say?
when my wife goes to bed. She has to come down and hang out when I do the podcast. She'll
You
come down.
have an animal companion. You're a princess. Okay.
Oh, I would agree.
I wish I had a dog here, man. Come on.
What? You had.
I
You
don't
you
have
had
any
kids.
dogs.
It's almost the same.
My wife wants a dog so much. She's been begging me for years. Let's get a dog. Let's get a dog.
Right, make
No.
her a deal. Make
No,
her.
the house is small enough that we got so many kids.
She's my best friend.
It's not gonna happen.
Hey, dog for a beard. Dog for a beard.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great idea, Josh. Great idea. Oh man.
What now? What you guys do?
It's
Frank's
It's a
texting me. He's saying, "Get rid of one of my kids and get a dog." My wife said the same thing actually.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
funny.
Because Heather knows which kid me and you both agree on.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, she knows. Oh, Josh, my wife says, "Don't give him any ideas."
Well, yeah, too late. You already got the idea now.
Yeah, and dogs listen better than kids. There you go. They really do. They really do, Brendan.
They do.
Yeah, my son's name's Brendan, so I know exactly how well Brendan's listening.
My kids are just
Oh.
psychotic little domestic terrorists.
Yeah, my kid was good. I mean, he's 23 now. It's not really a kid. It's an adult.
Frank, I think she knows who we're talking about.
She knew right away.
Josh, you have any kids?
Oh yeah, I got 3.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
man.
okay,
the
good.
pull-out game is horrible.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, well, it's I went and got that taken care of after number 3.
You know what? I thought.
You know, I listened to Brendan's podcast from Dad's Worldwide. He got the vasectomy. You know, like that was a good episode, man.
I
You got to
thought
listen to
did.
Brendan's
I
B-Day
was-
I
episode.
thought about it.
I was telling
It's like,
Brendan, my son's name's
I'm too young
Brendan,
for
so
that
I
shit.
know how well Brendan's listened.
And plus, it was the idea. It was the
Yeah.
idea of a man with a knife to my balls that really turned me off to the idea.
Yeah, Frank, you got to listen to a Dad's Worldwide V-Day episode. You got to listen to it. It's hilarious.
B-Day?
Yeah.
I can see that. I've been there. I know all about it.
Man, yeah, I have 2 kids. I do. I think John wins. John's got like 9.
Yep.
How many?
Got three step kids and 1 biological.
Okay.
That's less than 9, but
So
Probably
Say
feels like
4
nine.
kids altogether, man.
it probably feels like
I got a full house. Yep, I got a full house.
I never. So
My wife's like, "Let's get a dog." I'm like, "No, not a chance."
Right.
Oh man. But all right, guys, I think we're gonna end it here.
Awesome.
It's going
Hey,
on
this is
almost
fun.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I told you it flies by, man. It's crazy.
It really does, man.
Are you kidding me?
I'm 3 beers in, and the time flies.
Oh man,
You know,
3
you
beers
guys
in,
a great time.
all the kids are asleep. You getting some tonight?
No, I'm going to sleep.
We talking about? She's still awake. She's still awake, man. What's wrong with you?
Am I the only one? Am I the only one getting up in 4 hours? Is it only me?
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Jeff.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
Oh, this is what
sorry.
Jeff does all the time.
Yeah.
Jeff did this shit damn draft night last week.
That was. I tell you what, that next day was rough, brother.
Yeah.
I'm getting up at 7. I have a
I'm not. I think oof.
Damn.
Your wife's like, I have a headache.
John's like, I have a
There
headache.
you go.
Oh, okay.
I have a headache. Yeah. Brendan's laughing. Thank you very much.
That's all right, John. She don't gotta be awake. It's all right.
Yeah. All right.
Nah, man, it's better that way because if she's awake, then you gotta take care of her too. At least if she's sleeping, you know, you just do you.
Hey, just lay there. She can just lay there and wait till it's over.
That's it.
Lay there and wait till it's over.
On that note, I'm saying good night, fellas. This was a great time. Thank you very much for coming out. Everybody, make sure you subscribe and listen to Jeff Needs Help. And also subscribe and listen to Cinematic Blindspots. You guys, I mean, these podcasts that you guys that came on tonight, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Dads Worldwide, Brendan, who came on earlier, thank you very much for coming on. You know, everybody subscribe to all the shows that guest appeared on tonight. And yeah, we love you guys. Thank you very much.
Great being on, man.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, guys, for coming out.
Yeah, love is a powerful word.
Thanks a lot.
Guys. Yeah, no, there's no love here. Fuck you.
I like
Frank,
you, okay?
go fuck yourself. Good night.